Norway had never won a knockout match before this year. They had won just 2 games at the World Cup lifetime before this year. They have won 4 and are now in the quarterfinals of the World Cup for the first time ever. England looking to make it back to the semifinals for the second time in the last 3 tournaments. As we get underway here in Miami, brought to you by Prize Picks, used by code HMA. England in the whites going right to left. Norway in the reds going left to right. Starting lineup for both sides. Obviously for England, had to make a few changes after the red card suspension from the last match for Kwanzaa. So England is a 4-2-3-1. Pickford the keeper. O'Reilly, Gay, Stones, and Konza in the back. Rice and Anderson in the midfield. Gordon, Bellingham, Madueke gets the start instead of Xhaka. And then Harry Kane, of course, up top. As for Norway, one change from last time. Sheldrip gets the start for Norway instead of New Southern. That's the same lineup as always. Nilan the keeper. It's a 4-3-3. Wolfa, Hagyam, Ayer, Ryazon in the midfield. Berg, Berge, and Erdegaard. And then Sheldrip, Haaland, and Sørloth up top. Again, Norway going left to right. England right to left. And here we go. I like Stu Holden a lot, everything. I like Stu Holden a lot. Appreciate all you student. Appreciate the new member here as well. Appreciate the new member. Salvatore, appreciate being a member. Appreciate buying a membership. Meanwhile, it goes back here for Pickford. Goes back for Pickford here. He'll boot it to midfield. Touch there by O'Reilly. O'Reilly gives it off on the left side. Yeah, and Jane Adams is way too young. Yeah, way too young. 25 years. Just absolutely tragic. Especially considering he was just playing the World Cup a couple weeks ago. Just absolutely tragic. Down the right side here, England in the attacking third. Cross in from the right side, and that one goes out of play. No one there. Poor cross by Madueke goes out for a goal kick. Nah, it's all good, Nick. It's all good. It's all good. I mean, it's in the thumbnail. It's literally in the thumbnail. So Strong is good. I like Strong. I like Strong. Well, Nick, it doesn't bother you. It's not your channel. It doesn't bother you. Goal kick here. It's won by England on the second ball. I'm going to run my channel while I run my channel. Gordon gives it over the midfield circle. It's won by Norway on the second ball, and then back to England. Gordon plays a ball down the left side. Norway clears it out, thrown for England on the left side. How's it going, Evan? Is it an eminent? Eminent? I think so. I believe it is eminent. Yep. I believe the way that he was working out at the facility. Yep, I believe it was. Never like how he plays for Man City after seeing the YouTube videos. Yeah, he's a good guy. He's a good guy. Yeah, the fact that he's doing football drills at the Rams facility, it seems like it's eminent at this point. Get England going right to left at the midfield circle here. Play it down the left side for Gordon. Gordon in the attacking third on the left side. Gordon. He'll go back to midfield on the left for Anderson. Anderson back to midfield for Rice. Rice tries to switch the play right side. It's a good switch down the right. Madueke gets there. Trying to get around Wolfa. He'll feed on the right side. All good on that, Nick. All good. Bellingham. Back to Rice. Rice. They'll retreat back in their own half. Must go with the Hydro Rig? Yeah, I think so. You know what's going to get stronger as the match goes on? Obviously, no Kwanzaa for this match. Suspended for this match and the next match for England was a 2-game suspension for the red card on the Studs Up Challenge. Now England, midfield on the right side. Try to go on a run here. It's Rice. Rice feeds it off right side in his own half for Konza. And I'll work out the back here with Stones. Again, Stones came in off the bench last time out following the red card for Kwanzaa. Play it left side now goes for Gordon. Midfield on the left side. Anderson. You tell me it's free over there. Yep. Switch play right side for Konza. Konza, right side Bellingham. Bellingham back to Konza, midfield on the right side. Anderson. Right side Rice. Rice. Give it off on the right side. Madueke. Back at midfield on the right side it goes. England going right to left. Norway left to right. Anderson. Play into the attacking third. Now goes back. Bellingham. Right side. Stays on the midfield on the right side. Rice tries to switch the play left side. Looking to go for Gordon. It's headed away by Ryazon. Second ball won by England. I'll go out for a throw-in. Good job there chasing that one down for England. Now Gordon's going to take the throw. Go back to midfield on the left side. How's it going, Kev? Appreciate being here, man. Appreciate being here on this one. England in the quarterfinals of the World Cup for the 3rd straight year. After getting grouped in 2014, they've been mainstays in this stage ever since. Norway, it's been their deepest run, their best World Cup by a long shot. Entire 23 could be streaming only. Hopefully not. I mean, Netflix is doing it for the Women's World Cup. Hopefully it's not, but that would suck if it is. Erdegaard goes right side of her Ayer. Ayer. Midfield on the right side, Reyes on across the field. It's a poor ball. And O'Reilly steps in front of that one, intercepts it. Go down the left side now, Anderson. Anderson, left side. Gordon, taking off the ball. Gordon, lost the handle, goes back to Surlot. Surlot gets by Gordon on the slide challenge. Surlot tries to feed it for Erdegaard. For Haaland, I should say, but Rice steps in front of that one nicely. And England get it midfield on the right side. Norway tried to go on the counterattack. They were very good on the counterattack last match against Brazil. Now it's Anderson at midfield. We are guaranteed to have at least 3 European teams in the semifinal. Argentina, Switzerland later tonight. We'll be on the call for that one. 9 o'clock Eastern time. The last chance for a non-UEFA team to make it this far. Yeah, I saw that, Kev. Just way too young. And he was clearly going through something because he wasn't celebrating when they made it to the knockout round. He was clearly going through something. Just horrifying to look at in a hindsight. Just tragic. Stones. And there was a good minute of silence they did too for him. Right. Back to Stones on the right side at midfield. He'll go back to getting the midfield circle. Again, England going right to left in the whites. Norway left to right in the reds. Norway 1 change from the last match in the starting lineup. England 2 changes. Of course, the Kwanzaa injury, or the Kwanzaa red card, I should say, how they're going to get on with that. Look on the left side here, O'Reilly. O'Reilly goes back to Gordon. It's not a great ball to Gordon. Gordon does win it, though. Feed it to Kane. Header back by Kane on the left side edge of the box for O'Reilly. I know, it's crazy, CB, yep. Switching the play right side. Hopefully he gets to his family. Madueke. Yeah, Kansas City, their final match of the World Cup. Yep, I love they're keeping the heart there. Flag was up for offside. That switched to Madueke on the right side. So go back to Norway. Free kick in their own box. Let's see here. They try to switch it in. Yeah, by about a body length, he's offside. It's the right call there. Anderson tried to switch it to Madueke. Offside. So free kick here. Nealon to take for Norway. Really neutral in this game. Don't know what to make of it. Neutral for the next game. Switzerland's in it. I'm doing all right, Scott. I am doing all right. Can't complain. It's the weekend. Last day of World Cup doubleheader, so we're just thriving right now. Header won by Norway. Flicked it onto the box. Chance here. It falls for Haaland. Haaland feeds it to the top of the box. Head away by Norway. Second ball won by England. But right off the free kick. Pretty similar to how Norway got a goal earlier against Brazil with Haaland and Bellingham taking off the ball. Free kick won on the challenge there by Erdegaard. Lynx got the W, even though the refs suck. Yeah, I feel like the refs suck in the WNBA. We might do a W game tomorrow night. We might do one tomorrow night since there's no World Cup. Not sure what yet, but yeah, Arrowhead's seen some big events. They've seen some big events this World Cup too. What a way for that same to go on for 50 some odd years. So free kick here for England at midfield. O'Reilly just going to play it short to Anderson. Anderson. Gives it off on the right side. It goes for Stones. Stones on the right side. Stones at midfield. He'll feed it by Haaland to Rice. Rice to the midfield circle. Rice. Switching the play left side for O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Plays it down the left side for Bellingham. Bellingham tries for a run. It's intercepted by Reyes. Back to England it goes, though. Midfield on the left side. O'Reilly. She understands that. Oh, nice. She understands the little gray bear thing. And already put in work. Nice. Twins are trying hard to get back in my good graces. Yeah, they actually made a move a couple of days ago. I mean, the AL is just a dumpster fire right now. Everyone's in it except for the Royals. But time moves to the outfield fiction. He's going to stay DH. He's going to move to the outfield. Rice goes right side. No, he's not playing the field. Stones. Switching the play left side into the attacking third. Gordon. It's a bit of a high ball. He just has to head that one. Try to centralize it, but it's intercepted by Surlot. Surlot goes down the right side. He gets around O'Reilly. Surlot. Now being closed down by Anderson, and now O'Reilly comes back and takes him off the ball. Good job there by Anderson, chasing that one down. I'm not really a fast food guy, Blue Dreams, so I don't have a good answer for that one. Not really a fast food guy. Anderson plays off right side in his own half. Goes for Konza, back to Anderson at midfield. Anderson. Back to work tomorrow. Oof. That's rough. That's rough. Konza. Stones. Midfield on the right side. He'll play in the midfield circle. Looking for some space here. Yeah, I would say Zayu. I would say Zayu on that one. Gordon in the attacking half. Go for Kane. Kane with a good switch down the right side. It finds Madueke. Madueke gets on the first touch. Gets around Wolfa, but I think it might be a handball on Madueke. Yeah, I think we'll do Fever Aces because that's the night game. So off the handball there to Madueke. They tried to switch a few times to Madueke, just haven't connected there. England played a bit of a high line. Norway go back. Retreating Wolfa to Nilan. Nilan gives it off left side in his own half. Trying for a run down the left side. Taking off the ball. No foul. It's a good job there for England. We got back in their own half with Rice. Rice retreats back to Stones. Stones for Gay. Especially having 2 weeks off. Yep. Start coming back here for 2 weeks off. Good ball down the left side now. Anderson to O'Reilly. O'Reilly edge of the box. Cuts back inside. Cuts inside on Reyazon, but then a good sliding challenge there by Wolfa. And now Norway look to go on the counterattack. It's a good ball down the right side. Across midfield, Surlot. Surlot now will slow things down. Look like he had space to go down the right side. He'll slow things down instead and go for Berge. Algae attack? Yeah, those are the worst. Been there before. That is not fun. Erdegaard. Get out my TV, Infantino. There you go. I'll go for Berge. Berge in his own half holds the play, goes midfield circle. Now switch right side, their own half, Reyazon. Reyazon gets it across midfield. Bit of a heavy first touch there by Surlot. He'll play it back to Reyazon, just outside his own box. Go for Wolfa. Wolfa, Erdegaard. MJD, yep, that's MJD. Yeah, he was a beast. My favorite Jaguar of all time. My favorite Jag ever. That was the 2013 jersey, too. So it was like the last season he played in Jacksonville. You know, all the jerseys are signed. He's, not the Dempsey one, but all the football jerseys are signed. Yeah, he's a beast. Love that man. Should be in the pride of the Jaguars. Switzerland have any chance? I mean, Martinez has not played well this World Cup, so if they get a couple chances, they can probably put one in the back of the net, but it's going to be tough. I'd say 15% chance. In that last match against Colombia, there was nothing in that match. That was quite poor. Norway, Erdegaard. Well, they seem like they're in over the heads. Yep, right now England's dominating, but it's early. Norway. Give it off left side. And they'll win a throw-in after it goes off of Rice. Back to Norway in their own half on the left side. You know, the quarterfinals have not been good so far. The quarterfinals were 0 for 2 on good quarterfinals. No, actually, I mean, Spain was actually not bad, but Spain was clearly the better side. France, Morocco, that was a bloodbath. Spain was clearly the better side, but it was a good match. Wolfa. Go right side, Reyazon. Reyazon is zone up on the right side. Plays it one touch to midfield for Surlot. Surlot taking off the ball by O'Reilly. Goes back to Reyazon. Reyazon. Back to Surlot. Surlot. Reyazon. Back outside his own box. Try to switch the play down the left. Norway has had no chances really in the attacking third. No touches there. They try to switch from right to left. It's a poor switch. Goes well out of play. England want to throw in at midfield on the right side again. England going right to left. Norway left to right. Yeah, there you go, Mark. Yep. The Messi won't put you to sleep. I mean, Argentina, the two of their last matches have been top 3 of the tournament. Anderson. Rice. Right side, Bellingham. Bellingham, Konza back to Bellingham. We'll go back in the midfield circle for Stones. Stones switches to play left side now to Gay. Gay. Trying to get into the attacking third. Play it there for Anderson. Anderson. Back left side, Gay. And play it down the left flank if they want. O'Reilly's on the left flank. Not going to do it. Just going to keep it central. Anderson. Now they'll switch to Madueke. Madueke. Oh, that'll be fun, Dexy. That'll be fun. Madueke. Back to the midfield circle for Gay. 1-2 back to Gay. 105 on pitch level. Yeah, they need the hydration break for this one. It's a hot one. Rice back to Gay. Remember, England did play friendlies in Orlando leading up to the tournament, so they're acclimated to the heat. Yeah, drink water, folks. Stay hydrated. Brought to you by Powerade. Konza down the right side. Madueke. Still enough there. We'll go back to Konza on the right side. Konza. Anderson. 1-2 back at midfield on the right side. Stones. Anderson. Konza on the right. Still no shots for either side. They'll retreat back in their own half with no space there. And Stones will have it in the midfield circle. I'll play it here for Gay. Gay, midfield. Midfield circle. Rice feeds it right side. Madueke. Back to Rice. I'll go back midfield circle. Stones. Now they'll switch down the left. There's space here. Gordon, good first touch. Lays on his foot. Gordon trying to get around Reyazon. Gordon does get around Reyazon. He'll try a cross, and it leads to a corner kick. Me taking Frick's Canada, you have not told me that now. So first corner of the match for either side. It was a great switch. We got a one incarnation with the England jewel, 98. It should be 66 on that one, you would think. But I appreciate you a ton on that one. Appreciate you a ton. Fitting jewel there. Appreciate you there. Let me get you on. $10 or more gets him the LED board behind me. Corner on the left side. First corner of the match for either side. It's Rice. Rice to take the corner. Not a lot of height on that one. Easily cleared away at the near post. We'll stay with England. I want to throw it on the right side, and Anderson will take. But a poor corner. You know, that's his name, Nick. Yep, that's how you say it. Yep. That's how you say it. England right side, Konza. Konza goes Anderson. Anderson will play it back. And midfield on the right side. Now they'll go midfield circle for Rice. Switching the play left side. Good switch there to Gordon. Gordon, edge of the box left side. Looks for a cross in. It's not there. He'll retreat about 30 yards away to Rice. Rice. Anderson. Back to Gay. Has been set under 9.5 and both teams score. I like that a lot. I do like that a lot. You know, I like John Stones better too. Yeah, he's been a legend for a while. Probably his final World Cup, I would guess. Not sure I'll be there at 36. England get back in midfield. Rice. Holds it at midfield. Give it off to O'Reilly. O'Reilly. Back to the midfield circle for Rice. Stealing possession here. Switching the play left side. It goes for Gordon. Gordon on the left side. So one-on-one situation. He'll cut inside. All around Surlock. Cross to the box. Head away by Norway. Finds Haaland. Haaland. Well, gets deflected off him. Then it goes to Rice. Remember, Haaland had 2 goals last match despite having the fewest touches of any player on the team. How's that much so far? Oh, wait. Did I misspell that? Hang on. Oh, yep, I did. You're right on that one. My bad on that one. My bad. I don't know why it came out like that. That was a typo. All right, O'Reilly. Bellingham. Switching the play right side. Deflected off of Sheldrip. It will go out for a throw-in for England. Edge of the box on the right side. They'll take the throw quickly. Go backwards to Rice. Rice. It's a midfield for Stones. Not much in this one so far. O'Reilly. Anderson. 1-2 back to the midfield circle for Stones. Rice on the right side. With Bellingham back to Rice. Rice midfield circle Stones. Stones. Switch the play left side for Gordon. Gordon trying to cut inside on Reyazon. He'll find O'Reilly. O'Reilly goes back midfield circle. Now they'll switch it again down the left side with Anderson. Anderson overlapping run down the left side. Edge of the box on the left. Gordon. No space there to get a ball in. Played edge of the box left side. Now they're going to cross in Anderson. The header flicked on. Goal kick. Trying to play on Jude Bellingham. It's a good ball to Bellingham. Just couldn't redirect it on target. We'll go out for a goal kick. Bellingham was trying to redirect it to Madueke. Madueke couldn't get there in time. He never said want to come out. Oh, that's crazy, Michael. Oh, no. That'd be kind of a problem. How's it going, Charles? I appreciate you being here, man. Appreciate all you guys being here on this Saturday. Hope you guys enjoying your weekend to start. They'll go short off the goal kick here again. Norway going left to right. England right to left. We're 10 subs away from 76.7. Help us get there, haven't already. We have a new video dropping tomorrow. FIFA did their copyright thing today, so couldn't get it out today, but we will get it out tomorrow. FIFA did their usual copyright stuff. Therefore, you do good. Yep. Therefore, you do good. Norway on the left side here. Oh, back in their own box, Wolfe. Erdegaard back, left side. It's a poor ball to the midfield circle for Berg. It's intercepted by England. Now Kane. He'll try a shot. That one blocked at the top of the box. Wolfe blocks it. Hagyam. Clear it to midfield. Goes right back to England. Norway really no opportunities to get into the attacking half. And now Stones. We'll go back for Gay. Gay in his own half here on the left side. Gay across midfield. Anderson, 1-2, back to Rice. We'll go right side now. Madueke, 1-2, back on the right side for Konza. Back in their own half for Stones in the midfield circle. Catch the draft. I saw that what the D-backs did. I didn't see like too much, but I did see what the D-backs did in the first round. We do need a catcher. I like having Randall, but we have nobody in the system behind him. We have no backups in the system behind him. Looks like a good defensive catcher, which is nice. Stones. Konza. Right side. Would have liked to go pitcher in that spot, but can't hit on the pick. Gay. Bellingham back to Gay. 1-2. Bellingham. Back to Gay left side at midfield. Midfield circle, it goes for Stones. Stones. Looks for a ball in. Switching the play to the left side. It'll go for O'Reilly. O'Reilly edge of the box with a heavy first touch. He'll have to reset with Reyes on chasing in on him. O'Reilly. Now 30 yards away centralized. So retreat back on the right side for Stones. Stones. Konza. Back to Stones of the midfield circle. Stones feeds it left side. O'Reilly. O'Reilly look to play down the flank. Instead, he'll go for Anderson. Anderson now goes down the flank for Gordon. Gordon on the left side. One-on-one with Reyes on. Trying to get a ball, and it's not there. He'll feed it top of the box. One-time cross O'Reilly to the far post. Too much on that one. Waiting for Madueke, and Wolfe will get there first. Wolfe will clear his line back to midfield. Stones will play it back to Pickford. With Howland closing on him. Pickford gives it off to Gay, and they'll go to the midfield circle once again. And midfield, Bellingham. Bellingham switches to play right side at midfield. Now they're going to the attacking third, Madueke. Madueke back to Konza. Konza back to Stones in his own half. They'll switch it left side for Gay. Gay midfield left side. 1-2 back to Gay on the left side. Gives it off to Anderson. Anderson down the left flank for O'Reilly. O'Reilly trying to get around Surlot. He does. Feeds it top of the box. 1-2. It's a good ball. The cross in. Too heavy. Madueke does get a touch on it. We'll keep it for England. Can they get a cross in? They do. But the touch is quite poor from O'Reilly. It was a good ball in from Madueke from a tight angle. A very good ball in from a tight angle. From Madueke. O'Reilly. This is a poor touch, but Neelam was caught out. That was the chance. You know, they probably would have taken that catcher. Yep. It was a great ball by Madueke. Neelam was caught out. The entire left side of the net was open. O'Reilly, the first touch, though, was quite poor. Norway dodge a bullet. We're at the hydration break. No score here. And this one, brought to you by PrizePicks. Use my code HMA. Play $5, get 50 instantly. Here is what I'm going with today. We are going to go with this play. Messi, at least one shot on target in the first half against Switzerland. Perdomo and Otani each to get a hit in the D-backs Dodgers game. Flex play, 20 to win 60, available in most states. Otani usually has the D-backs number, and Perdomo, he's been on a tear as of late. So use my code HMA, available in most states. Appreciate all you guys a ton for being here. You guys have been awesome today. If you haven't done so already, hit that like button, subscribe. We're live for the Argentina-Switzerland match today. We're live for both semifinal matches, Tuesday, Wednesday. We are 8 subs away from 76.7. Yeah, it's a match break at this point, yeah. Yeah, this point. I get it for this one, because Miami, I mean, it's so hot there. Completely get it for that. Yeah, it's really a TV timeout. It's called FIFA needs their money. Fox needs their money. That's what it's called. We'll have a new video about the 1998 World Cup dropping tomorrow. Should be a fun one. Gonna get out today, but FIFA is very stringent on copyright with copyright claims and whatnot, so had to put that one on hold. But I appreciate you guys being here for this one. We got videos starting just about every single day. Yeah, Jalen. Yeah. Yes, his grandmother passed away. That probably got to him. My hydration drink makes you dehydrated. Yep. The viewers saw through real quick. Yep. Garden's the most annoying team ever. No, the Dodgers are the most annoying team ever. So back and away in just a little bit. Norway really no touches in the attack. Norway just let the ball bounce to the area twice. Yep, they did. They did. You know Norway can capitalize on the counterattack. They've done it so many times this World Cup. Again, Norway, this is the deepest they've ever gone in a World Cup. Prior to this year, they had won 2 games at a World Cup and had scored 7 goals. Seems crazy to think about, seeing as Haaland has scored 7 this World Cup by himself. It's by far the best Norway has ever done. Norway had never won a knockout match in anything. Not in the Euros, not in the World Cup. They won 2 to get to this point. And now, potentially, could get to the semifinals in the major competition for the first time ever. I know, I'm with you on that one, Ethan. I'm with you on that one. As for England, they made it to the quarters each of the last 3 years. If they win this match and advance, it would be their second appearance in the semis in the last 3 years. It'd be their 4th all-time. Of course, 1966 when they won after hosting. 1990, Italia 90. That World Cup that really revived English football to some extent after the disaster of the 80s. And, of course, 2018 in Russia. So we're back underway here. Again, Norway going left to right. England right to left. Better than Pepsi halftime show? Yep. I don't know how they're going to fit the halftime show in 11 minutes. I have no idea. Coldplay, BTS, Justin Bieber. How are they going to do all that in Shakira? How are they going to do all that in 11 minutes? Well, England dispossesses Norway. Is there a foul at the top of the box? There was. Bellingham goes down at the top of the box, taken down by Ayer. And now a free kick for England at the top of the box. It's the right call. Ayer stepped on his foot. It's the right call. Yeah, pretty much we do. Fuck, yep. Camera, yeah, he officially announced it today, yep. It was time. He's a legend, but it was time. He was getting up there, and he didn't meet the moment for a lot of goals this World Cup. So free kick here for England, top of the box after the foul on Bellingham, committed by Ayer. Who will take this set piece? It's a good opportunity about 20 yards away. Bit to the right, but obviously you can go for goal from here. Looks like Harry Kane is standing over the ball. It is a 5-man wall for Norway, plus a man underneath. Madueke stands over it as well. Haaland's on the wall. Ayer, Wolfa's on the wall as well. There's a man underneath the kiss to try to go under the wall. Madueke and Kane standing over this ball. Harry Kane. He'll take a Kane over the bar. Not on target. Over the wall, but over the bar and out of play for a goal kick. 2 left-hand pitchers. Nice. Wait, no, Jack Edwards, yeah. I mean, ESPN's coverage used to be atrocious at the World Cup. Yeah, beautiful job. England followed up that mice in the World Cup entirely in '94. It's like, yeah, England was in a dark spot in the 80s with hooliganism and everything, and then Italia 90, they do well, and then 94, that happens. It's a much better World Cup for them in the States. Much better for them. Norway out the back here on the left side. Al Michaels. I mean, I thought he was going to retire a couple years ago. I'd give it another 3 years, I would say. He should retire now, but I'm going to say another 3 years. Berge, midfield. He'll switch Erdegaard. Yeah, they didn't take it seriously until 2010. 06, they didn't even send guys to Germany for that. They were doing everything remote. They did their pregame show for the final at a racetrack. It's insane. Rayos on. And his own half on the right side will go for Ayer. Yeah, that'll be good, Dexy. I'm doing all right, Keenan. Doing all right. Can't complain. Appreciate your beard, man. Norway in their own half here. They'll go right side. Ayer, bit of a high line applied by Gordon. Got rid of it quickly. They do. Good first touch. Down the right side to the attacking half, Surlot. Surlot right side goes backwards to Rayazon. Rayazon 1-2. Down the right side. They can play a through ball down the right. They didn't see it. Erdegaard didn't see the ball to Surlot, but Erdegaard will get around one man. Now we'll play it to Surlot on the right side. Edge of the box. They'll feed it up top. It's a good ball. Berge. 1-2. The flick on. Trying to find Haaland. Takes a deflection. Wants a handball. Not going to get it. Stays with Norway midfield circle. Erdegaard. Ball down the left side. Not a bad ball. The Pickford comes off his line and gets there. He'll make the play. No, he would have came against them. All right, England in their own half here. You know, Musburger, there was no actual studio. Nope. In 94 was not bad for ESPN. But, I mean, by 06, it was just a disaster. O'Reilly goes left side. Throwing for England is Gordon will take it quickly. Gordon feeds it to Kane, back to Gordon left side. Poor first touch by Gordon. But he's brought down by Rayazon. Free kick for England on the left side. The poor touch actually might have helped Gordon there. So Rayazon came in and stepped on him as a result. Yeah, every Thursday I feel bad for Herbstreit. Although Herbstreit doesn't bring a lot of energy too. Herbstreit doesn't really help his cause. Free kick left side, England. About 35 yards away. Rice will take. Good chance to whip one into the box here. So Declan Rice. The 27-year-old midfielder has an assist at this World Cup. Can he get this set piece here? Find the head of Harry Kane. It's been sensational this tournament with 6 goals. Rice. Oh, that's a poor ball. There's no one there. And Haaland easily clears. Back to England at midfield. Konza. He'll go back to Rice. Rice on the left side. Rice. Down the left side. Looking for space. He'll have to retreat back in his own half. England quite poor on set pieces so far. So we're 5 subs away from 76.7. Appreciate you guys a ton on that. Gay. Switches it right side in his own half. Konza. Konza on the right side. Stones. Back to Konza. Gay. Left side. Rice. Rice. We have a high line by Norway. Surlot applying pressure. They'll retreat back in their own box here. Retreat back with Gay. Back to Pickford. Pickford. Play it on the right side. High line by Norway. By their own touchline. So 1-2 Bellingham. Bellingham. Trying to dance around Hagium. Have to retreat back in his own box on the right side. Anderson now taking off the ball. Chance for Norway. And Haaland can't get there in time. Poor job there by Stones. Norway, the high pressure, almost gets a goal. Almost there. Norway get it back in midfield on the right side. Erdegaard. Erdegaard. Berge. Get into the attacking half right side. Rayazon. You have 3 Canadians in the first rounds? That's impressive. Rayazon stays on his feet. He gets around Gordon. Plays it right side for Surlot. Surlot. Peacock your head? Yeah. I minimize the chat to some extent during the match because I know I'm a little bit behind. I'm a little bit behind with my cable. Berge. Erdegaard. Back to Berge. England applying a bit of pressure here. Bellingham comes up. Wolfa feeds it left side. Yeah, Ernie Johnson, yeah. They only used 2 crews. They also took commercial breaks during the match. Like, not hydration break. I mean, like, commercial breaks during the match. They missed goals. They actually missed goals in 1990. TNT missed goals during a quarterfinal match, too. Because they were at commercial break during the game. So, yeah, that did not go well. Erdegaard back to midfield. Ayer. He'll go left side at midfield. Hagium. Wolfa. Left side trying to get a run around Konza. Not a lot of space there. We'll go back to midfield at his own circle. The midfield circle, I should say. Erdegaard. Erdegaard on the right side. Erdegaard. Erdegaard plays a run down the flanks. Reyazon with space. Reyazon cross into the far post. Haaland! It's right at Pickford. A great ball in by Reyazon. Haaland got his head on it. But it's right at Pickford. Had the power and had the accuracy, just not the direction. Erdegaard gets it back, though, top of the box. Erdegaard feeds the edge of the box left side. Yeah, Norway wins it hands down. Or Scotland. Cross in! That's off the post and in! Sheldrip! I'm not sure if he was trying for a shot or a goal on that one, but Sheldrip from an impossible angle! Norway in front. There might have been a foul. We'll see if VAR intervenes because an English player went down. But Sheldrip from an impossible angle. And Norway in front. Let's see, was Kane taken off the ball? Was there a foul in the build-up by Berg? We'll see if VAR intervenes. But Sheldrip got the start today. I don't think that was meant to be a shot. I honestly don't think that was a shot. I think he was trying to play at far post, cross in. He got around Konza. I think he was trying to play Haaland on a cross. It nicked off the post and in. From an impossible angle. The only question now is, did Berg commit a foul in the build-up on Harry Kane? Is this a good goal? But Sheldrip got the start today over Noosa. Is this one going to stand? We're going to check. We are going to check. Was there a foul by Berg on Harry Kane? Was there a foul? There was not. They'll play on. They will play on. There was no foul. And Norway in front. England on the back foot. And England, for just the second time this World Cup, alongside the Congo match, trail. You know, MLS used to do commercial breaks too. Yep. Axel goal, yep. Oh, no, you can't be mad at that one too, next. Yep. There's only a team-based challenge on fouls and minutes. I don't hate that now. I actually don't hate that idea. And now O'Reilly goes down, so we're just going to boot it out of play. Bank error in Norway's favor. Yeah, I don't think he was trying to shoot that ball. I honestly don't think Sheldrip was trying to shoot that ball. Oh, yeah, O'Reilly landed hard trying to win that aerial on Surlot. I think he was trying to feed a cross into Haaland. Norway had really no touches in the attacking third. In the first 30 minutes, they apply a bit of pressure. And Norway, their 13th goal of the tournament. Prior to this World Cup, they had scored just 7 goals. Lifetime. They had not made the World Cup since 1998. On the verge of delivering a shocking result. Still plenty of time left, but a dream start for the Vikings. England left side in the attacking half. It's Gordon. Gordon looks for a run, trying to get around Reyazon. Gordon takes down Reyazon. It'll be a free kick for Norway in their own half. Now we see what England's made of. Yep. Now we see. A little bit lethargic at times. Their set pieces have been poor. It's not really a lot going on around the attacking third. Free kick. Milan to take. And Norway is so good on the counterattack. You have the goal. You have Haaland up top. Just boot it deep to him. He can shield guys and win the ball so easily. Speaking of which, long ball, the shot over the bar. Long ball by Milan. And it falls for Surlot. And the half volley, not bad. On target, just a bit over the bar. How is it not a foul? Wasn't much on that. Wasn't much. They only played 3 national games on July 11th. They're 0-2-1. Yep. Right now, not in a good spot. Not a good spot. Now, Pickford is trouble getting rid of that. Applying a bit of high pressure on the goal kick. 1-2 back to Surlot. Surlot right side. England can't deal with this high line. Erdegaard. Erdegaard, edge of the box. Near post. Pickford. Save. Went near post. Erdegaard denied. But England's having trouble with this high line by Norway. When Norway's applying pressure, they're unsure. They are not confident on the ball. O'Reilly gives it off left side at midfield. Shoved off the ball there is Gordon. Gordon will play it back. O'Reilly, high line by Norway. Go back to Gay. Gay plays it back to Pickford in his own box. Pickford, right side for Stones. Now Norway back off a little bit. Back off just a little bit. It's Declan Rice. Look at the foul, but I guess they're scared to call it. Yeah. It didn't look like there was much. It wasn't like the foul in the Egypt match where it was a clear-cut foul. A double-edged sword, yep. And we'll come back. We'll see. They've come back before this World Cup. They have Harry Kane and Jude Bellingham. They're not really getting a lot of touches right now. Poor ball into the attack and third, intercepted by Norway. Erdegaard tries to play a 1-2 for Sheldrip. Intercepted there by England. Madueke. Madueke feeds into the attack. They're Bellingham taken down. No foul. Bellingham on the 1-2 taken down, and Erdegaard will clear. Go back for Stones. Stones on the first touch, trying to get around Haaland. Stones takes it out of play. Haaland wins a throw-in. Good job there by Haaland applying pressure. It's not the Norway row. Park the bus, keep pressure on. I keep the pressure on right now. I wouldn't park for a little bit. I keep the pressure on. England is not doing well at this high line. Did some rows of the gym program. Good, yep. Yeah, those row machines can get to you. Wolfe takes the throw. Tries to flick a 1-2 to Haaland in the box. It's intercepted by England. Anderson. 1-2 by Gordon. Trying to play it for Bellingham. Norway get it back. But a free kick here. As Rayazon committed a foul on that ball. England go quick off the free kick. O'Reilly. O'Reilly at the midfield circle. O'Reilly plays in midfield circle for Stones. Stones, Anderson back to Stones. Stones, midfield circle. Gay. Back to Gay here. Feed it left side. O'Reilly. Anderson. Switches it right side of midfield for Rice. Rice looks for space. Rice can't find a ball. We'll go back to Stones in the midfield circle. Stones, left side midfield circle for Gay. And England going right to left, Norway left to right. Gay, left side it goes. Gordon. Gordon, edge of the box, left side. Feeds it up top for Anderson. Anderson looks for a ball. Not there. Go back to Stones. Stones. Gay about 35 yards away, centralized to Anderson. Anderson retreats back to Stones. Start again at the midfield circle, back to Stones. England, a lot of possession, but not really getting anything around the box. Now it's Gay. It's a poor back pass. Norway almost intercepted it. Sheldrip almost jumped in front of that one. Now Madueke. Madueke right side. Madueke, ball into the box. Trying to play it on the ground to Kane. Berge intercepts that. And Norway look to go on the counterattack. Can they play a through ball down the left side? Erdegaard. Oh, it's a great ball. They got numbers. They're caught out. 2-on-1. Surlot. Surlot takes his time. Surlot. He'll try a weak-footed shot. It's blocked and saved by Pickford. Should have done better on 2-on-1. Surlot a bit too hesitant. He was trying to play a through ball to Haaland. Surlot way too hesitant there. 2-on-1. Should have done better. You know, why stop now? Yep. Should have done better there, but Norway's so lethal on the counterattack. England, midfield left side, will go for Gordon. Gordon, try to get around Rayazon. He does. He's now in a centralized position here, about 35 yards away. Can they switch it to the right side? They can. Good ball there to Madueke. Madueke looks for a ball in. The cross, headed away, corner kick. Hagyam heads it out of play. Yeah, I don't know what that was, Mark. It took too long, yep. Corner for England, second of the match. This one from the right flag. Set piece opportunity. England's been good on set pieces this World Cup. Not so much today. Norway's won all the headers. Corner on the right side. We got a word from the fourth official in just a little bit. Declan Rice to take the corner. His deliveries have been quite poor today. Can he get a better one here and find the head of Harry Kane? Oh, there's no height on that one. They don't try to find Harry Kane. I'm not sure what that was. Goes back to England, edge of the box, right side. And now they'll pull the play back. It was offside. Declan Rice is just not doing anything on these deliveries. There's no height on them. You would think it'd just be fine Harry Kane, but he's not getting height on the ball. Yeah, lost voice altitude, yep. Yeah, don't be great, it's right there, yeah. Surlop blew it there. Yeah, these are both conditions you never face in Brandon. Well, they trained in Orlando. They did train in Orlando to get ready for this. You figure 5 minutes of added time. We have no word yet from the fourth official. 4 minutes of added time. I thought with the potential check, it would have gone a little bit more, but down the left side, England. It's a good through ball down the left side. Gordon chases it down. Gordon trying to work around Ayer. Takes a deflection off Ayer. I think I went off Gordon last as well. Goal kick for Norway. And this is the run of dreams for Norway. They had never won a knockout match in any tournament. They made the Euros once. Have not made the Euros since 2000. Have not made the World Cup since 98. Have never won a knockout match, and here they are against the Three Lions. But chance for ball to the box. Chance for England. The shot in! Gordon to Bellingham! Far post, right side. We're tied up! Against the run-up play! Jude Bellingham levels the score! Game on! Jude Bellingham had a brace against Mexico. He picks up right where he left off with his 5th goal of the World Cup. You have to wonder if Sirlot's going to rue that missed chance on the 2-on-1. Could have been 2-0. Probably should have been 2-0. Instead, we're all tied up. Right off the goal kick. Gordon cuts inside. A great ball top of the box. Jude Bellingham, a great first touch. He dances around Hagen with ease. And from a tight angle going across his body into the right side netting. Sublime finish there across his body. Off balance. Did well to do that. And now we're all level. It's a town named after him. Yep. How's it going, Joe? Appreciate it, man. Jude Bellingham. Hey, Jude. England, don't be afraid. All level. Another great first half. The England-Mexico match had a cracking first half. Got another one here. Now England work out the back here. Madueke on the left side. He'll get to midfield. Now taking it down here. Bellingham. Remember, he scored 2 goals in about a minute. Caught Mexico napping. Chance catch, Norway napping. Here is Volster. Kane, top of the box. Kane shot saved. About 30 yards out. Got on target. Nealon diving for that save. First of 3 wins. Yep. It's going to be a high-scoring game. So he saw something better. Yes, he did. Yes, he did. Nealon. Just roll it out now. Booted deep down the right side. First setter won by England. Second ball, Norway. Poor ball there to Erdegaard. It's won there by Bellingham. Bellingham, good through ball down the left side. He'll play on Gordon. Last chance for England this half. Gordon, down the left side. Gordon, edge of the box, left side. Looks for numbers. Gordon, can he get around Ayer? He'll feed it backwards for Anderson. Anderson, top of the box. Got to go quick here. Rice, top of the box. Feeds to Kane. Kane chips it, and it's in! But now the flag's up for offside. The flag comes up late. But England, after scoring 2 in about 90 seconds on Mexico, almost did it to Norway there. Was that the right call? Let's see. Oh, yes, it was. Yep. It's not a bad idea. Play came through, but he was off. On that chip, he was most definitely off by about a full body length. So the goal will not count. But England with a ton of momentum heading into halftime. What a half of football. What a half of football. Down in Miami. It's hot on the pitch. Literally. We go to the second half. 1-1 the score. You know, Goldschmidt's sucking now. I don't know what happened to him. You have to question, if Norway loses this match, the Sørloth decision had a 2-on-1. Was way too hesitant. Should have just shot it on the 2-on-1. Instead, way too hesitant from a good angle, too. Could have been 2-0. Instead, a couple minutes later, England levels. And here we go. We will go to the halftime break. I'll take a halftime break because we got a doubleheader today, so we're going to save the voice. See you guys in 14 minutes for the second half. England and Norway level at 1 for a spot in the semifinals. Double sub for England coming out the halftime break. Saka, who started the last match, he'll come off the bench here. And Eza come on, making way Rice and Madueke. We're quite poor that first half, if I'm being honest. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. Let's go, Matthew. Appreciate you being here, man. So we're going to get the second half underway here. Brought to you by Prize Picks. Remember to rate today's game on the Rate Game app when all is said and done. So 3 subs remaining for England. They played very well at the end of that first half. Got the second half underway in just a little bit. England going left to right. Norway right to left. No changes for Norway out the halftime break. And let's do this thing. Declan Rice quite poor on the set pieces. Madueke didn't do much. They'll make way for Saka and Eza. Here we go. England going left to right in the whites. Go back to Pickford here. Norway right to left. The goal by Bellingham in stoppage time, leveling the score. Sheldrip with the open goal of the match in the 38th minute. Or 36th minute, I should say. After a ball that I don't think was supposed to be a shot. I think that was supposed to be across to Haaland, but found the back of the net nonetheless. Take him any way you can get him. All right. England throwing right side in their own half, Konza. He'll go back in his own half for Anderson. Anderson switches to play left side. Goes for Gay back to Pickford here. We'll be live for the Argentina-Switzerland match later tonight as well, so make sure you're here for that. Appreciate you guys a ton for being here for this one. On the left side, Bellingham. Bellingham left side. Play a through ball down the left into the attacking third. Can he get around Reyazon? It's a good first touch. Great first touch by Gordon. Gets around Reyazon, feeds it to the top, and it will be a free kick for England. A great pull by Bellingham to Gordon down the left, and then Harry Kane taken down on the turn. Free kick. A phenomenal job there by Gordon, getting that first touchdown coolly and calmly. Should be a good one, Alex. Yeah, that should be a good match. So free kick, top of the box. Harry Kane went for goal last time, skied it over the bar. Eza stands over this one as well, alongside Harry Kane. Kane had a goal in this match, taken off the board for offside at the end of the half, which was the right call. And it looks like Kane is not going to... It looks like it is going to be Eza. Eza's the only one standing over this one right now. Eza is the only one standing over this. Now Kane comes back, as does Konza. Who will take? Bieber, yeah, he's performing the World Cup final. Yep. He's performing alongside BTS, Coldplay, and Shakira. Yep, he's performing. They announced that. Yeah, it looks like it is going to be Eza to take. Harry Kane tips away. Eza to take. Eza off the wall and over and behind for a corner. Maybe not. It might go off the England wall, actually. It might be a goal kick. I think it's actually a goal kick. Yeah, these free kicks I can't eat. Yep. Yeah, it was off England's wall, actually. England goal shouldn't have counted. Ball hit a cable on the Norway goal. Oh, I didn't see that. I did not see that. That would have been harsh. I did not see that. Now, Norway. Of the goal kick, Haaland tries to head it on, flicking it for Sheldrip. Second ball won by England. Have it in their own half. Haaland trying to win it back. He does. He outmuscles Anderson for the ball. Tries to play it down the left side. Takes a deflection. And Norway wins a throw as a result. They'll go back in their own half here on the left side. Hagyam. Hagyam back to Wolfe. Wolfe. And Norway going right to left this half. England left to right. Hagyam. Try to go down the left side here. He'll play it off. And back to Nilan it goes. We got a fiver from Birchwood. Appreciate you, man. The entire scoring wall left us for retired number 22. Yep. It was the right move. It was 100% the right move. No one's laughing now. You are not kidding there, Birchwood. Appreciate you being here, man, as always. No one is laughing now. Yeah, I think Center wins that one. Yeah, for everything I did to keep Birmingham afloat, and then the job he's done for England, yep, it was the right move. It's a move that could have backfired tremendously, but it did not. It was the right move. Appreciate you on telling that one, Birchwood. Yeah, I don't have a problem retiring numbers. I really don't have a problem retiring numbers, especially if it's an unconventional number. If it's a number outside like single digits, I don't have a problem with it. Down the left side here, Wolfe. Wolfa trying to dance around Saka here. Gets taken on the ball by Saka. Then Saka takes it out of play. And they're going to get a foul on Wolfa after Saka dispossessed him. So instead of a corner kick, it's going to be a free kick for England in their own half. Backcourt violation. So free kick for England in their own half here. Oh, now they're going to say, wait, they're going to say went out of bounds, throw in, and... Oh, I thought they were going to call foul now. That's a bizarre call. But either way, throw in for England. So this is England ball nonetheless. We'll go back to Norway in their own half. Berge. We go back to Nilan. Nilan boots it deep. Trying to play on Haaland. It goes right to Pickford as a result. Pickford goes quick down the left side. Bellingham. Good move by Bellingham. Dances around one. He's at the midfield circle. Will switch the flight out to the right side. Bit behind his man, but able to get there is Saka. Saka on the right side. Slow things down. Go back to midfield. We go for Anderson. Anderson. Konza. Konza. Right side. Saka. Saka. Back to Anderson. Anderson. Konza on the right side, about 30 yards away. Konza. Sarah's it for Anderson. Now they'll switch the play left side. Switch there to Gay on the left. Play it down the flank on the left. Overlapping run. O'Reilly. Working on Rhea's zone here. Taking off the ball nicely. And we're looking to go on the counterattack on the right side. Surlot. Surlot down the right side. Across midfield. They'll play it to Haaland. Haaland, it's a poor pass back. It's a poor pass back on the counterattack. Intercepted by England. It's Eza. Down the right side, Saka. Saka, edge of the box, right side. He gets into the box. Saka cuts inside. The shot blocked. Back to Norway. Hockey back over violation. Yeah, AHL. Yeah, AHL for 3-on-3. Yep. Survive the collapse. I don't know about that. It's only 2 games. After 26-8. Wolfa. To midfield. Good ball. Now Berge looks to go. Berge on the attack. Berge, they can play it down the right side. Good ball down the right. Trying to get around O'Reilly. Crossing the box for Haaland. It's a poor cross. Surlot. Trying to find Haaland. It goes to the near post. Did Pickford get a touch on that one? Did he parry that over the bar? Let's see this one again. It was not a great cross. Yeah, he did. It's a corner kick. It was not a great cross, but Pickford taking no chances. Just parries it over the bar. First corner of the match for Norway. I'll take it from the right flag here. Erdegaard to take. Erdegaard from the right corner flag. Erdegaard whips it into the box. Headed away by Anderson. On the near post. Goes back for Norway, though. Rhea's will whip a ball into the box. Looking to find the header. Haaland with the header on it. And it's saved by Pickford. What a ball by Rhea's 35 yards away. And Haaland gets his sound. It flicks it to the left side. Good save by Pickford. Out of play. Corner kick on the left for Norway. They're second of the match. You know, I have no problem with that for AHL. For 3-on-3, I have no problem with that one. I can't roll a collapse, so I can out. I mean, the NL is just a weird league. Corner left side. And no corners in the first half. Rhea's on to take this one on the left flag in the 53rd minute. Rhea's on. Put the ball back in the arc. Rhea's on. Rhea's on into the box. Head away by England. Who was it off of? It was off of England. Corner kick on the right flag for Norway. Their third of the half. Trying to play it into the 6. It was headed behind by Stones. The back of his head. So we'll work a set piece again. This time it's going to be Erdegaard to take from the right flag. Not Rhea's. Erdegaard will take. They know where they're trying to go. You know whose head they're trying to feed here. Can they do it? Erdegaard. Erdegaard, there's a foul in the box, no call. And the Illinois saved the put back in! Was there a foul in the box? But Hagyam gets it on the redirect. Norway up 2-1. An English player went down in the box before the corner was taken. We'll see if VAR intervenes. As it stands, it's Hagyam with the goal. And Norway back in front. But we might take a look at this one. Hagyam's first to the World Cup if it stands. Will it stand is the question. They'll go to VAR. There was some contact in the box. Haaland, he did shove Anderson. He did shove Anderson. Was he offside is the other question. Was Hagyam offside? Was he level with Harry Kane or was he off? There's going to be a lot to look at this one. First off the foul, second off the offside. That's out it for the refs, yep. Was there a shove in the box that led to that? Perfect timing, Keller. Perfect timing. Yeah, they're going to go to VAR. They're going to check for two things. They're going to check for offside, and they're going to check for the foul, as Anderson got shoved by Haaland. So there's two things to look at. First, the shove. It did look like Haaland extended the arms. And there was some jostling. Anderson did have his hands on Haaland, too. We'll tweet next some other random game involving, like, Kentucky. Was there a foul? We'll await the ref's decision. I mean, to be fair, this one, there was contact immediately. I called it on, like, as the corner was happening. I called it as the corner was happening. There was some contact. Is the contact enough to overturn the goal? It is. No goal. And it seems like the right call. Man, I call the contact right away. There was a shove by Haaland. There was a fairly obvious shove. Yeah, he extended the arms full way. Yeah. I don't hate that call. I was surprised they didn't call the foul initially, because I said it right away. I said it right away. So because it happened before the corner, we'll try another corner here. We'll take it away. But that is the right call. Surprised they didn't call that earlier. That one's coming back, so Hagen will have to wait for his first goal at the World Cup. Corner on the right flag. Yeah, that's a foul, yep. For embellishment? Nah. Now, there's no such thing as embellishment. If you get contacted, there's not embellishment like that. We'll try again. Erdegaard, take two. Erdegaard. Into the box. Haaland gets a head on it, but then blocked by England. We'll see, Jackson. Norway ball. If you like what you see, folks, hit that like button, subscribe to this episode, tell the channel. We have an injured man down for Norway. And it looks like that is Reyazon who is down. So a lot of stoppages so far early on in this one. I'll add a lot of stoppage time to the end of this one. Yeah, very aggressive, yep. Very aggressive. That wasn't a frame-by-frame, too, thing. That was a... I mean, that was one that was pretty obvious in real time. 99, all right. All right, Dexy. 59th minute here. Reyazon gets back on his feet. That's good to see. Probably got the wind knocked out of him for a little bit, but... They will bring the training staff on. It does look like Arsnes is going to come on for Norway. So he's got his penny off. This would be the first sub of the match. Let's see if that's it for Reyazon. For the 28-year-old defender, if that's it. So we're going to bring on the 30-year-old midfielder. And it will be Reyazon coming off. So they will bring on a midfielder, taking on a defender. It'll be the first sub of the match for Norway. 4 remaining. Yeah, let's remember that's what it takes. Yep. There you go, Billy. How's it going? I appreciate it, man. Throwing in for Norway again. Norway going right to left. England left to right here. Wolfe to take. Wolfe. 1-2 with Berg. Back to Wolfe. Cross takes a deflection off Saka. Cleared away by England for the moment. I got the bot. Saves in Norway, the attacking throw on the right side. Erdegaard. Erdegaard through ball. Trying to play on Sørloth. It's intercepted by England. And Gay will clear it to Andersen. Andersen. Back in his own box. Gay boots it deep. Norway will receive it back at midfield. On the right side here. Retreat back to the keeper, Nilan. And slow things down a little bit here. Nilan. Boot it deep down the right side, across the field, into the attacking third. Header won by Gay. Second ball won by Norway. On the right side. Erdegaard. Erdegaard. Berg. Back to midfield. It's Berge. Berge attacking third right side. Erdegaard. On the right, back to Erdegaard. Erdegaard. Berge. Berge retreats back to midfield on the right side. They'll switch it into the midfield circle here. Hagyam. Wolfe. Right side in his own half. Pull it back here. Back to the midfield circle. Hagyam. Retreating back. England not really playing a high line as things stand. Berge. So now we're just able to get some possession. Slow things down a little bit. Berge switches it right side in his own half. And now they'll retreat back to Nilan. Still no pressure being applied by England. Harry Kane's not really pressing forward. See if that changes. So now Nilan gives off right side. Now England's going to apply a little bit of pressure. Noel will try to get across the field on the right side. Good shielding job there. Goes back to Erdegaard. Erdegaard, good first touch. He'll run backwards, though. He'll feed it in midfield to Sheldrip. Sheldrip, now he looks to go. Sheldrip. They'll switch it down the right side. It's not a great switch. Not a lot of power on that switch. They do switch it nonetheless. A little bit more out of that one, but Arsnes will give it off right side. Oh, that's awful. Sorry to hear that, man. Sorry to hear that. Berge. Edge of the box, Arsnes back to Berge on the right side. Erdegaard. Erdegaard trying to get around Eza. So 1-2 back on the right side. Not a lot of space to operate, so they'll reset again. Norway, edge of the box, right side. They'll fake the cross in. Erdegaard. It's a shame that the Vikings say it wasn't chosen. That would have been great. Maybe 2038. Cross in. Did that go into play? It did. The ball down the right side before the cross by Sørloth went out of play. Goal kick for England. Come to Oslo, play a game. They don't have enough big enough stadium. I don't think they have a big enough stadium. But you only need 50,000. I mean, 50,000 is the minimum, so. Goal kick here for England. Pickford to take. Right over 90,000 views on the stream, although I appreciate all you guys a ton for being here. Pickford boots it deep down the right side. Header won by Norway. Goes out of play. England throw in their own half on the right side. Collins to take. I'll go back for Stones. Stones. Andersen. Andersen takes it to the midfield circle. Taken down here is Bellingham. Gets back up. Wins a free kick. The challenge from Haaland. Yeah, 27K, yeah, not even close, yep. Yeah, like TV Infantino. They have to show him once a half. I know the rules are you have to show Infantino once per half. Once in the first half, once in the second half. Ball down the left side here. Heavy ball for Gordon. We'll go to play for a goal kick. Maybe for St. also maybe. But they probably the travel's not worth it. They did a game in Scandinavia back in the 80s. Yeah, that's a rule. Yep, that is a rule. It's tradition having it in 3 countries. I think just because the infrastructure. But I don't know if it's tradition. I mean, Saudi Arabia's doing 2034 by themselves. USA might do 2038 by themselves. Just with the stadiums, they don't want to cripple the countries hosting and have a bunch of white elephants afterwards. Why would I exclude hosting 2038? Because there's a rule that a continent can't host more than once in an 8-year stretch. So that's the rule. More than once in an 8-year stretch you can't host. Now midfield, it's Anderson. Anderson switches to play left side. It's Gordon. Gordon, edge of the box. I'll try to get around Arshness here. Gordon. Erdegaard closes in. Arshness gets around him. Gordon crosses in, looking for Kane. Falls for Kane, and he's blocked. Harry Kane blocked with the foot, cleared away by Hagyam. England will chase that one down. Pickford well off his line. He'll get it in midfield, though. And now it's Anderson. Retreats back. It's going to be 3 in 2030, yep. Well, 6, technically. You can let anyone get swept at least, yep. All-star rules for Steph this year. If you didn't come to the wedding, you're not an all-star. That's the rule. If you didn't come to the wedding, you're not an all-star. Konza. Midfield right side. Stones. Konza on the right. Konza gives it off Anderson. Anderson feeds it right flank for Saka. Saka taken out of play. It does look like Noose is about to come on for Norway. The only man who did not start the last, or that started the last match, that did not start this one. Noose is going to come on in just a little bit. And by just a little bit, I mean right now. As will Bob. So Surlock comes off. His hesitation, a big mistake. Could have been 2-0. Go to a hydration break as well. But Bob will come on. Noosa will come on. And Sheldrip, who got the goal earlier, he will come off. Those are your subs for Norway. 2 remaining for the Norwegian side. Yeah, basically no, not even Asia. Saudi Arabia is 2034, so that's Asia. So it's either North America or Oceania. Newest we can fill in 2042. I think it's gonna be UK in 2042. That's my guess. My guess is UK. And we're at the hydration break here. Appreciate all you guys being here for this one. Go to a hydration break. Yeah, IFL is like the top league for indoor at this point. But still, it's a mess. Arena football in general is a mess. IFL is the best, but that's not saying much. And McGregor tonight, I'm not surprised. I don't think he's going to win, but... UK, Ireland, yeah, I think that's going to be a trial run of sorts, yep. Oh, jeez, and the barrel's suspended every... Oh, jeez. Yeah, Germany would be, Germany would be an interesting pick. I mean, they were good in 06. Yeah, Moana, it's not tracking well. It's tracking lower than Snow White, it seems like. Yeah, no one asked for it. It's literally, the movie came out 10 years ago. The franchise isn't over. I don't understand. I don't understand it. Well, camera cable, yes, someone mentioned it. Yep, I didn't notice it at first. I did not notice it. And the next one's on a bunch of different continents. Yep. 3 different continents, because South America's doing, like, some just complete BS games. The 18 million yesterday. Oof. That is not good. Yeah, I think it's going to track like 40 million this weekend. That is not good. I think The Rock probably costs more than that. Why the hydration break here? I threw... Oh, jeez. It has nothing to do with that. It has literally nothing to do with that. This more makes no sense to have a live-action Moana when they're literally... Moana is still going on. That's a shot-for-shot remake. James is coming on. Gordon's coming off. You know, I got South America as well, yep. So, 1 sub for England off the hydration break. Give you 40, Michael. Alrighty. Get back underway here. All level at 1. Yeah, Wrexham's a cool team, yes. Wrexham, they could make the Prem in a little bit. Wouldn't shock me if they do, especially with the playoff expanding at 8. Like, top 8. Alright, here we go. I have the AFL game from PS2. That was a great game. I did like that one a lot. Will they ever have it there? No, they don't have the infrastructure. No. They will never have it there. I think Vanuatu held a game once, and there were like people were sitting on the roof to watch it. It was a couple of years ago. It's like some maybe in New Zealand, if I'm not mistaken. Like people were literally sitting on the roof to watch. Again, England going left to right, Norway right to left. Pickford. We'll go back here for James. James is a poor pass intercepted by Norway. Bit of a pressure by Norway, and then the shot for the top of the box. Cleared away by Pickford. Pickford boots it to Kane. Kane, can he outmuscle his man? He cannot. Go back to Berge. Berge feeds it right side. Now Norway will slow things down at the midfield circle. I'll go left side here for Wolfe. Wolfe. Erdegaard. Back it goes in their own half on the left side. Hagyam. Berge. 72nd minute here. Arshness back to his keeper. Nealon, 1-touch pass. Left side, Hagyam. Norway right to left, England left to right. Hagyam. Back to Nealon. Nealon. 1-2, back to Nealon. Not really a high line being applied by England. Berge comfortably gives it back. Now they'll go in their own box here, once again on the right side. Back to Nealon. Now England applying some pressure. Kane chasing in pursuit. Nealon tries to chip it down the left side for Wolfe. It's a poor chip. Then a poor touch by Saka. Goes right back to Erdegaard. And back to Nealon. Nealon now will boot it deep down the right side. Header won by England. England getting the attacking half on the left side. Now they look to go. It goes for James in the midfield circle. The draft, I saw the D-backs picks. McGregor fighting Tyson. I could see Ming desperate enough. Yeah, I could see that. Saka. Edge of the box right side. Feet up top. It's a good ball up top. Chip in from James to Kane on the far post. It's cleared away by Norway. Norway trying to start a counterattack. Erdegaard gives off right side. Arshness down the right. Arshness, good run down the right. Hallett in the box. He'll cut back. Now feed edge of the box right side. Can they play it in? Chance here. Cuts back. Cleared away. And off the foot of James and right back to Pickford. Burgess, 1 cut too many. Yanks through to him. Yep. Yeah, Mets are a mess. Mets are a complete joke of a team. Which, I mean, that's the Mets for you. Pickford boots it deep. No one there. Goes right back to Nealon. And Norway will work up the back here. Berge. Berge plays it left side. Now it's Noosa. And the only guy who started the last match who didn't start this one. Noosa tries to feed Haaland into the box, a bit heavy on the cross. It's headed away by Gay. Back to Norway, though, in the box. Haaland, edge of the box, right side. Gonna chip into the far post. Looking for that at Berg. It's cleared away. Back to Norway, though. Nusa, top of the box. Nusa. 1-2, back to Nusa. Nusa looking for space. Tries to cut back inside. Konza deflects it out of play. Corner kick. Fourth of the match for Norway. Yeah, White Sox doing very well. Stare at a cold strike and challenge it. Jeez. I love when guys do that. So selfish. Corner left side. Berg to take. 6th corner of the match. 4th for Norway. Berg. Some jostling in the box. Remember, there was a goal taken off the board due to jostling just 20 minutes ago. Keeping a close eye on that here. Corner from the left flag. Into the box, to the far post. Punched by Pickford. Falls though for Norway. Arsnes. He'll try to redirect to the header. Off the crossbar. Second ball. Cleared behind and then into the side netting goes Haaland. Goal kick. What a ball by Arsnes off the initial clearance. Fed it into the 6. The header off the crossbar with Pickford caught out. A great set piece there. And Wolford that close to giving Norway the lead. Oh, finally, Goldschmidt does something. Someone start position, build the statue of person who killed. Oh, I did not. Oh, jeez. Yeah. You ever killed him? Oh, we had breaking NFL news. The Seahawks have been sold for $9.6 billion. The Seahawks have officially been sold. Vinod Koshla. $9.6 billion. Seahawks have been sold officially. Cross in the box by Saka, headed away. Back to England on the left side, O'Reilly. Now it's James. Yep, sold. Yep. Well, we knew it was going to get sold. We knew it was on the market, yeah. $9.6 billion. The Cable of God. Oh, that's great. That's great. And we get it at midfield here. To a Niners minority, limited partner, I should say. A Niners limited partner. Vinod Khosla. $9.6 billion. England. Anderson. Edge of the box left side. Cross into the box looking for Harry Kane. Head away there. By Hagya. Saves with Norway or England though. Edge of the box left side. Eza looks for a run. Eza. Will switch to play right side. Stones. Feeds it to Saka. Saka. We'll go for Stones. Now right side Saka. Edge of the box right side. Looks for a ball in the cross. To the far post. Can't find the foot of Kane. Kane was streaking in. Go behind for a goal kick. Your next NFL team, the Celtics, will go in 11 figures. Yep, it will. Yeah, I saw Thomas. Yep, which, thank God that EA backtracked. Thank God people put their foot in the ground. Still need approval? I think it got approval. I think it already got the approval. Somehow 6K people yet. Trillions? Oh, we're not going to... I don't think we're ever going to get there. Trillions? I mean, we only have one trillionaire in the world, so I don't think we're ever going to get there. Berge. Give us a right side Erdegaard, unless inflation gets really, really bad. Like, we're talking like Germany in the late 20s, early 30s, levels of inflation. No one's going for $1 trillion. Berge. Left side, Hagyam. Across the field into the attacking third. Good run here. He'll play it to Wolf on the left side. Wolfe. Wolfe. Goes back to midfield, left side, Berge. Berge. Switches to play Erdegaard. Erdegaard. Arshness. Plays it down the flank. Back to Arshness. Berge, midfield circle. They'll go down the flank here for Bob. Bob on the right side of the box finds Erdegaard. Erdegaard. Back to Bob. 1-2. Arshness tries a run. It's not there. He'll go top of the box for Berg. Berg retreats back to Erdegaard. Back to Bob, edge of the box, right side. Bob looks for space. He'll play it right side. Back to Bob with Arshness on a 1-2. Bob. Arshness. Goes backwards. I'll go back to the midfield circle. Working around now, Hagium. Hagium, left side, Noosa. Noosa on the left side on the switch. Noosa. Edge of the box, cuts inside. Noosa with space. Cross into the far post. Head away by England. 80th minute. Throwing for Norway on the right side. Yeah, I think I have that on my couch. Yeah, we are only... we're only 9,599,000,000 some odd from buying a team on this stream. If we hit 9.6 billion, I'll buy an NFL team. Yeah, the tax implications, a lot. Yeah, if we hit 9.6 billion on this stream, I'll buy a team. Hagium, taken down here in the box. Outside the box, no call. Noosa gets it. Noosa. Go back to midfield, left side, Berge. Switches to play. It's a good switch to Arshness. Now they'll go down the right side for Bob. Bob on the right side. Bob. Bob looking around O'Reilly. Bob, good forward. Gets around O'Reilly. Cross in. Headed away. Second ball won by England. Flicked in though for Berg. Berg on the right side. Berg can he keep it in play? He can, but then Muscle James cannot do it. Goes back to Norway, the edge of the box, right side. Arshness. Ayer. Plays it right side. Erdegaard. Erdegaard, no space. Berge. Switches left side for Noosa. Noosa. Noosa, cross in, blocked, corner kick. Deflected by Saka. Right, which NBA franchise will WNBA will be worth $1 billion. I think the Aces at some point will be. At some point, I'd say the Aces. Right, the tax hits minimized because of the deceased owner. They had to sell as part of it too. Corner on the left side. Berg to take. They had no corners in the first half. 5 in this half. Berg from the left flag. Yeah, buy Sports Searchers. Yeah, 9.6. Yeah. I'd rather the Jags if I could. Yes, I would. If I had the money to buy the Jaguars, I would do it. I would do that. Corner left side. Berg. Into the box. Headed away by England. Falls back for the corner taker, Berg. Berg feeds edge of the box, left side. Erdegaard. Erdegaard. Fakes the overlap on the left. Erdegaard just holding edge of the box, left side. Now trying to chip it down the left side, looking for Noosa. It's a poor chip. And Kane just shielding Noosa down the left. Will go out for a goal kick. Yeah, Liberty could as well, yeah. Links to be tough. You need to control the arena. I feel like you need like complete control of the arena. You need to be the primary tenant. You soaks him up with the Niners. Yep, if you can't beat him, buy him. Well, Norway the attacking third right side, trying to get around Saka here. Wolfe. Play it back, Berge, back to Nilan. Good job there shielding away Saka. Now Norway. Erdegaard in his own box, so play it right side. High line by England. Takes a deflection off Eza. Throw it for Norway. And it looks like Spence will come on for England as well. In just a little bit. So I have one sub remaining. Figure out who this one's for. My guess would be O'Reilly. My guess would be it's a straight sub with O'Reilly. Throw in for Noosa, though. Noosa down the left side. Noosa, edge of the box, left side. Noosa. Noosa cuts back inside, taken off by Saka. And we get it back, though, top of the box. I'll slow it down here with Wolfe. Liberty, not sort of that popular, but, I mean, they do sell out a lot of games. I mean, they do fill up the Barclays pretty nicely. Erdegaard. Like, they weren't front page when they won the finals, if that makes sense. Norway, edge of the box, right side. Trying to get around O'Reilly here. Feed it back to the top. Heavy ball, but Erdegaard gets there. Feeds the top of the box for Berge. Berge with space for a switch. We'll play the switch. Noosa. Noosa. Good first touch. Cuts inside. Noosa the shot. It's right at Pickford. Did well to create some space there. Cutting inside, but right at Pickford. We're down 4-1. Oof. You know, they used to average. Well, to be fair, a couple of years ago, they did renovations to the Garden, so they played in the middle of nowhere. Because the Garden kicked them out while they were doing renovations. So they played in the middle of nowhere. They played in, like, Westchester. Yeah, 44-6, that is all. How's he on chocolate? So take that attendance with a grain of salt for the Liberty. I mean, they have, like, the most popular mascot in the league. It's not even close. England right side, Konza. How they ripped him immediately? I mean, he's making some good runs. Yeah, McDevitt? Ooh, we need pitchers. I'm fine getting pitchers. Konza. Stones. Stones in midfield on the right side, back to Konza. Konza trying to feed around Noosa. Takes a deflection off Noosa, throwing for England in the attacking third on the right side. We'll see when they bring on Spence. David Beckham can't bear to watch, and there it is. O'Reilly for Spence. The sub we all figured was coming. The 21-year-old youngster, his day is done. They'll have one sub, and you do get an extra sub if it does go into extra time. Better all playing Newark than Westchester. You're not kidding on that one. You are not kidding there. James. Left side. Spence. I'll let it go back for Gay in his own half again. England left to right, Norway right to left. After this match is done, whenever it is, we're doing Argentina, Switzerland. It's going to redirect you to that stream when the time comes. Stones. Right side for Konza. Konza. Back to Konza here. Stones. Stones midfield right side. Stones. He'll chip it down the left side. Switching the play here for Eza. Eza, good first touch. Goes for Anderson. Now back up top for James. James about 40 yards away, centralized. Stones comes up. He'll get there. Stones plays it at the edge of the box, right side for Saka. Saka on the right side. Saka looks for a ball in. Saka fakes the cross, looks for space. Saka down the flank on the right, trying to get around Wolfa. Cuts inside on Wolfa. Saka cross, and it's over the bar. A great job there by Saka. Got around Wolfa and got around Nealon as well. Deflected over the bar. England get it back. James, right side, Konza. Konza trying to work around Noosa. Noosa wins it. Konza gets it back. He'll try across, and now England wins the corner on the right side. IPWHL, yes. The expansion looks very good for that one so far. Yeah, they're uniting to stop the Rams. They're not getting on that one. Actually, how did that cross knock win by Saka? Was cleared away by Arshness, stepping in front of Eza. Corner on the right for England. Oh, Phillies are winning. Oof. They're first of the half. Third of the match. Eza to take the corner on the right side. 88th minute. Declan Rice was taking these set pieces in the first half. He was poor. Subbed at halftime. Eza to take from the right flag. Eza. Eza from the right flag. Head away. But it falls right back to Harry Kane, but there was a shove in the box. As Arshness got shoved down by Kane. Free kick Norway. Imagine being Jody Allen Wickham with $9 billion. What do you even do with that? What do you even do with $9 billion? You move Boston proper? Yeah, that's going to help out a ton, too. Right, they take an arrow from the games. I love that, too. It's so easy to access. So I'll never do a game for PWHL because there's no point doing commentary on a game that you can watch on YouTube for free. One final sub for England. Konza comes off. Rogers comes on. And they will be allowed a 6th sub if it goes extra time. That's the last sub in regulation. We'll take Konza off. They'll bring on a forward. Oh, I like it too, Dexy. Yep, I like it too as well. I was like, well, I'm going to say fact. And a sub for Norway. Wolfa coming off. Holmgren Pettersson comes on. And they'll have one sub remaining. I don't know why the graphics said none. They have one sub remaining. They only made 4. They done that a few times this World Cup for whatever reason. They'll have one sub remaining here. Get a word from the 4th official a little bit. Say the show set sold. Yeah, we knew it was coming. We knew it was coming. Just gotta hope the new owners are really good. Just gotta hope the new owners are really, really good. But we knew it was coming for a while. It's not like it came out of nowhere. It's going to be a lot of added time with the VAR review. Norway, right side. They'll play it in on the right. Cross in, punched away by Pickford. Now looking to clear it here is Spence. All right, subject to owner approval. Yeah, August 26th is when it's going to get officially confirmed. 7 minutes of added time. Yeah, August 26th is when it gets approved. The official price, $9.612 billion. It's the official price. Yeah, you don't want to get swept. I get you that one. Oh, that's awesome, Thomas. That's awesome. Nealon deflected by Spence. Goal kick for Norway. If we go extra time, be the first time either side's got extra time at this World Cup. England in possession here out the back. Gay tries to just clear it. Bounces around a little bit. It falls for England here on the left side. Taken down from behind. Should be a free kick, and it will be. Fouled by Berg. No cautions issue this match. Pretty clean, all things considered. Real quick off the free kick. It goes for Rogers. Rogers back in his own half. We'll go switching it with Stones. Stones on the right side. Plays it for James. James. Back to midfield. They'll switch it down the left. Anderson. Good switch down the left. It goes for Eza. Eza. We're going to get around Arshness. Feed off left side. Now back up top for Anderson. Anderson crosses to the box. Kane tries to flick it on. It's a poor touch by Kane. And Norway get it back. Erdegaard back in his own box. Berge. They'll slow things down. 5 minutes remaining of added time. Or they're getting way more popular, especially with betting. Yep, buy a piece of Barcelona. I should. Yes, I should buy a piece of them. Milan, Erdegaard, left side in his own box. Hagyam being pressured here from from Rogers. Good job there by Rogers. He did not commit a foul. Kept his hands up the entire time. Hagyam went down, lost the ball. Got to go out for an England set piece here. He's getting the crowd pumped up as well. Hagyam down. I'll tend to him for the moment. You know, Dan Wilson's bad. I'm with you on that one. Or just buy a lot of stock. Yep. So Hagyam's going to be tended to. And if they have to run the trainer on, they're going to be down a minute. Or down a man, I'm going to say. They're going to be down a man. I'm going to say Fat Jackson. So they're going to tend to Hagyam here. But again, he has to come off the field for a minute. So England's going to be up a man for the time being. Come off the pitch. A great challenge there, won by Rogers, and And England's going to win a throw in the attacking third by the edge of the box. James. Again, they're up a man. Up a man for the time being. James goes backwards on the throw for Stones. Stones. Back to James on the right side. James. Saka back to James. Get around news to Saka now. Saka looks for space. He'll retreat for Anderson. Anderson switches to play left side. Spence. We've not had a match go into extra time in these quarterfinals. Taking off the ball there. Getting it back is Rogers. Go back in the midfield circle. Now they'll switch right side. Stones. Stones down the flanks. James. James back to Stones. Stones one-time cross in. Header flicked on but out of play. Bellingham got a head on it but couldn't put it on target. Goal kick. It was again. Oof. I'll say that about Dexy. It's basically NASDAQ. Oh, jeez. Venture capital scheduling on DoorDash, Uber, then AI. Oh, boy. Do I like that he got it early on AI? Do I like that? I don't know about that. So, goal kick here for Norway. Hagem should be able to come back on the pitch. That makes sense, Dexy. Yep. It's so hard with these guys. So hard to tell with some of these guys. Goal kick head away by England. Back to Norway at midfield. Shoved from behind there by Spence. They'll get a foul. Norway free kick at midfield. Shoved there by Eze, I should say. My apologies. Eze on that one. Norway has played one extra time match before in a World Cup. It was against Italy in 1938. They have not played a match longer than 90 minutes at a World Cup in 88 years. England, last time they were in extra time in the World Cup, 2018 against Croatia in the semifinal. Lost that one. Should note England has had their trouble with extra time at World Cups. Very well documented. Got eliminated in 1990 in extra time, 98 in extra time, 2006 in extra time. 2018 in extra time. 1970 in extra time. They've had their struggles. One minute offer. I like it. Yep, it stops flopping. Really haven't seen a lot of flopping this World Cup. I love it. The 1 minute off rule is like a great idea. We played 7 minutes. There was a collision going for that ball. No, not getting another goal in regulation. I'd be surprised. As Bellingham collided trying to get that ball with Hagem, who is back on the pitch. It was a foul by Hagem. This might be a free kick for England at the top of the box. Might have time for one more chance before extra time. As Bellingham was clipped by Hagem trying to get the ball. But no foul. Bellingham won him. We're not going to get it. Probably should have been a foul. But Nilan will get on the drop. How much time is remaining? We played 8. Supposed to play 7. And there was an injury stoppage with Hagem for a little bit. And then injury stoppage with Bellingham and Hagem. Throw in Norway on the right side. I was just scared driven high school because you don't know if they're going to commit. You don't know if they'll commit to playing in the majors right away. Norway, throw down the right side. Head away by England. And that will be the full-time whistle. 90 minutes gone. No score. You'll go to extra time. All level at 1. Yellow card, no yellow, no. Of course, it's cheaters. We will take a quick little extra time break. Then we'll resume play in just a couple moments. Be back in 3 minutes. 1-1 your score. For the first time since 1938, Norway going to extra time in a World Cup. We'll play 30 more as we get to the semifinals. See you guys in 3 minutes. One change for Norway. It will be Hagium coming off, Estegard coming on. Both teams still have a sub remaining. Remember, you are allowed a 6 sub if it goes extra time. England is going to be going right to left for the first 15 minutes. Norway left to right. If there's a goal, we keep playing. No golden goal. After 30 minutes, whoever's in front advances to the semis. If it's still tied, we go PKs. And here we go. Bellingham gets us started, kicks us off, and here we go. Again, England right to left. Oh, maybe not yet. Now we're good. Yeah, England looks like the dark horse. Yeah, right now, yeah. Well, that's good, Dexy. That'd be good for you guys. The more depth, the better. So again, England right to left, Norway left to right. Both teams with a sub remaining. Midfield circle, Anderson. Anderson goes down the right side. It will go here for James. James. Back to Anderson. Anderson plays it back in his own half for Stones. Stones. Gay, left side. Down the flank on the left, it will go for Spence. Spence tries to play it left side for Eza. Eza dances around Bob nicely. And now Eza. Back in the midfield, so we'll switch to play the right side. It's a good idea on the switch. A good touch by Saka. Saka on the right side trying to go to Holmgren Pedersen. Saka, edge of the box right side, will feed off. James cross in. Heavy first touch, though. Poor by Rodgers. That first touch. And Norway clear. Back to England at midfield. Again, this is the first time Norway's played extra time in a World Cup since 1938. It has been a while. Saka, taking off the ball by Holmgren Pedersen. Holmgren Pedersen takes it out of play. Should be a corner for England on the right flag, and it will be. And it will be. Bring a golden goal. I do like golden goal. Yes, I do like golden goal. Corner here on the right side. Fourth of the match for England. Second since subbing off Rice. You know where you are. You're in the jungle, baby. Corner into the 6. Headed away by Norway. One back by the corner taker, though, for England. Trying to dance around the right side. Cross 6 and a flexion. Finds that Harry Kane. Harry Kane cleared away. What a punch by Nealon. Harry Kane got a hell on it. Nealon punched it away. That was going in. Sees with England right side. Trying to get around Howland. Cross far post. Too high for Gay. Gay gets it though on the left side outside the box. He'll feed it left side of the box for Eza. Eza. Oh no, World War wasn't even going on yet. It was 1939. The shot here for the top of the box. Save the putback. Bellingham! Bellingham! Flag is down! Bellingham on the putback! Jude with the brace! For the second straight match! And Jude Bellingham puts England in front! 3 minutes into extra time! Jude Bellingham on the putback. Nealon got the initial save, couldn't punch it far enough. And Bellingham streaking in. He's got 4 goals in the last week. His 6th goal of the tournament. A dark horse for the Golden Boot, potentially. Rodgers on the shot, top of the box. It was right at Nealon. Probably should have done better. And Bellingham just gets inside leverage there, I believe, on Arshness. Gets inside on Estegard, I should say, the sub. Estegard caught ball watching right off the bench. Estegard ball watching off the bench. And Jude Bellingham puts England in front for the first time today. You team to score first, 97% chance to lose the game. Yep, feels like that. Chocolate Born Massachusetts, didn't realize that. Yeah, I'm not sure, actually. I'm not sure on that one. Yeah, Red Sox flank the Mets. Yeah, the Red Sox are not bad right now. It's actually kind of crazy. I mean, the Mets suck, but... Jude Bellingham. And Norway trails. For the first time this knockout stage, they trail. For the first time with their starters in, they trail. They trailed against France, but that was with the backups. This is the first time in a quote-unquote real game at this World Cup that Norway is behind. What can they do as a response? Erdegaard. We have not seen a team at this World Cup concede the first goal in extra time and end up advancing. Nusa tries to play it for Berge. It's deflected. Back to Berge at midfield. Yeah, gotta catch that one. Yep. Yeah, L's dumpster fire. Yes, it is. It's complete dumpster fire. I think you sell Chapman, but at the same time, you compete for the playoffs. You trade off the old guys, but you don't do a complete fire sale. AK winning streak. Yep. Offering half off to every. Yep. All scores. Yep. I mean, every English song will be half off. I'll do where the champions from the World Cup's done, because I know we have that in the queue. Eza plays the left side for Spence. Spence across midfield. It's a poor ball. Down midfield. It's intercepted there by Estegard. Estegard to Erdegaard. Erdegaard taking off the ball. And Gale will play it back to Pickford. Pickford boots it down the right side. Takes a deflection off Nusa out for an English throw. Let me hope. Nope. Yeah, England. There you go. Checkmate. Park the bus, England. We won't do OT after this game, just because this one went extra time. So we have another one coming up after it's done. So that was worse. South Korea. Yep, that was worse than that one. Belgium was still probably the worst. Appreciate it, bless you there. The Mariners have not been good as late. I mean, the offense is struggling. I mean, they're just a mess. Gilbert needs to go, or Wilson needs to go, I should say. It won't do OT after this match. We'll do it after the next match, because we're not going to have enough time to get an OT session in, since there's another game coming on at 9 o'clock Eastern time. Norway going left to right. It's Erdegaard. Erdegaard in the midfield circle. Erdegaard plays it left side. Back for Estegard. Estegard plays at midfield circle for Berge. And both teams still have a sub remaining. Berge, Ayer on the right side. Ayer. Down the flank on the right. Arshness. Arshness up top it goes. Berge. Berge. Feeds it to Erdegaard. Erdegaard, edge of the box right side. Right, you go NL. You don't ship him in the AL. You might as well see what you get. I mean, you don't sell him for a bargain, but... Berge. Pressure applied by Bellimaster. A treat back to Nilan. We know England knows how to park the bus very well. They did that very well against Mexico. That's a question where that's nice. Yep. You wonder in the second half if they'll put Dan Burn on for those crosses. You do wonder for England. Second half, you're up by a goal of extra time. Do you put on Dan Burn? I say, yeah, why wouldn't it be, M. Krell? Why wouldn't it be? Yeah, Guts for Talent scored. Wilson touched the ball a lot today. Yeah, bring back a lot of their guys. Why wouldn't it be? Norway left side. Berge. Berge, Erdegaard. Erdegaard tries to feed into the top of the box. It takes a deflection. One back by England. Off the deflection by Rogers. Cleared away by Eza. Eza to the midfield circle. 1-2 down the left side. Trying to chase that one down is Rogers. The header won by Norway, but out of play. Ayer heads it out of play. And England win a throw in the attacking third. Oh, yeah, it's still a 2 Jackson, yeah. Gesundheit, appreciate you on that one, Chopper. Yeah, no, allergy season is rough this summer. Yeah, new video dropping tomorrow. Was going to drop today, but FIFA was doing FIFA things with the copyright, as you might expect. Anderson to the midfield circle. Stones. Back for Rogers. Rogers back to Anderson. Anderson. Midfield, he'll go left side for Gay. Gay across midfield, left side for Spence. Spence, good run down the left. Spence, edge of the box, left side. Good run, gets around Bob. Looking for a cross in. Spence takes it to the touchline. He'll get around his man nicely. What a run by Spence, taking down the box. Penalty! What a run by Spence! Penalty! No hesitation there. Spence went from midfield to the box, taken down from behind. And the referee immediately points to the spot. Took it down the touchline too. Got around Bob. The fresh legs off the bench. What a cut inside. Got around Arshness as well, and then Bob. Yeah, he clipped his back heel. Yep, Bob clipped the back heel. Easy call. Didn't get the ball. Clipped him from behind. That's a pen. Every day of the week. You figure Harry Kane's going to take. He could have Bellingham for the brace. They will check for VAR. Looks good to me. Clipped him from behind. That looks like a pen to me. Clipped him on the back leg from behind. Bob did poor there not to dispossess Spence earlier. Then Arshness did poor to allow that cut back inside. They will go to VAR. They will check. We know England and penalty kicks in extra time do not go well together. From prior World Cups. Yeah. That sounds all right, Sports Talk. Sounds about right. Yeah, I think it's a good pen. Clipped him from behind. He got the back heel. Didn't get any of the ball. Bob clipped him. Stuck the leg out. Clipped the foot. There was nothing malicious in that, but he did go down. That's a pen. That's absolutely a pen. Bob did not get the ball. Stuck his leg out. Spence went down. This should be a quick check. And I would think it's going to be Harry Kane from the spot. If it is Kane from the spot, a PK here would make him just the 5th player all time. What, did they say no foul? Whoa! Whoa! I do not agree with that. Wow. Wow. I am stunned by that one. Spence did well in that run. And Bob stuck the leg out. No pen. And Norway, they've exhausted all their lifelines at this point. They felt hard done by the cable goal. This one, definitely dodged a bullet there. So it was right, Colt? You sit for the right, so start no foul. Dad, I disagree, but I was right. There you go. There you go. You were right on that one. Yeah, I thought he stuck the leg out. And now Noosa, down the left side it goes for Arshness. Arshness again. Norway going left to right. They're going to add a lot of extra time onto the end of this one. Berge. That was a long VAR review. On the left side here, Norway. Trying to cut around on Saka. Crossing the box. Cleared away by Stones. Goes back to the midfield circle here. Estegard plays it to Ayer. Ayer. Down the right side. It's Bob. Bob. Overlapping run down the right side. Looking for a ball in here. Erdegaard. Looks for space. Erdegaard, it's not there. We'll go back to Arshness. Arshness. You figured Dan Burn would come on in the second half. If it remains a 1-goal game, just prevent those crosses. Bob. So you know Haaland's good with his head. To the top, Noosa! Noosa shot blocked to the top of the box. Gay on the block. Noosa with tons of space. And somehow Gay able to block that one. Goes behind for a corner. They want England, France. Well, in that case, they would have awarded a pen. 3-9 M. Corral. Great block there. Yeah, wild on that one, absolutely doink. Wild on that one. Off the hand, but it was tucked inside. Corner for Norway on the left. Berg to take. Berg from the left corner flag. Some jostling in the box. Now we're good. 6th of the match for Norway. 10th total. Berg whips it into the 6. Header won by Stones. Out of the 18, it goes back to Norway. They'll go back in the midfield circle. Spencer, the Norway player, was going for the ball. I didn't think so on that one. I thought it should have been a pen, but each their own on that. Norway left side. Switch it across right side, Arshness. Arshness down the right flank here for Nusa. Nusa cuts inside. Nusa feeds it to Erdegaard. Erdegaard has an overlapping run down the left, from the right side. Wants to play Arshness. They'll play the overlap to Arshness. Arshness. One-time cross into the box. It's right at Pickford. It's right at Pickford. He'll easily get there. I would think 4 minutes of added time with the goal plus the VAR. I'll throw it down the left side here for Eza. Eza across midfield here for England. Taking up the ball by Arshness. Throw in for Norway. I would think 4 minutes. We'll get a word from the fourth official. 3 minutes. No, they have a terrible coach, M. Corral. Arshness tries to play a ball. It's deflected. Eza on the deflection. Arshness gets taken down. He'll play a ball into the box. All being taken down by Eza. No call. And Anderson gets it back for England. That'd be a good alternative. Yes, it would be. On the left side now. Spence. They just don't want Switzerland. I think FIFA just doesn't want Switzerland. Norway would be fun. Norway, they're a lovable underdog with Haaland too. Switzerland, they just don't want Switzerland. Any team remaining at this point besides Switzerland, FIFA and Fox would have no problem with. They want England, obviously, but they'd be fine with anything as long as it's not Switzerland. On the left side, Spence. Spence, good run down the left, gets around ball, plays the overlap on the left side for Eza. Eza, ball into the box, it's headed away by Ayer. Second ball won by Norway, cleared away back to midfield. Anderson. He'll go left side for Rogers. Rogers. Back to Anderson. Anderson, midfield, left side. Rogers. Anderson holds it at midfield, they'll switch to play right side. It's a good switch to Saka on the left, on the right. Saka trying to get around Holmgren Pedersen. He'll play it up top on the right side. Right, they're lucky to make it this far. Yep. Cross in from Anderson. Not a great ball, but it does find Eza outside the box on the left side. Eza. Might have been offside. So they're going to give it to Norway, free kick. Yes, he is. Sports Talk, yep. His in-game management sucks, I'm Corral. His in-game management sucks. I'll just leave it at that. Anderson. Kane. Bellingham switches to right side. Saka. Saka trying to go to Holmgren Pedersen. Saka in the box on the right side. That's an overlap. Will not play. And still will go back up top. Bellingham over the bar. One time over the bar. OT in Summer League. Yep. It's first basket wins for that. Yep. You screwed again. You had to go extra time for the corners. Yep. Boot it deep here. Left side, Holmgren Pedersen. Take it off the ball. Free kick. Saka wins the free kick. Boot it deep down the left side. Looking to play on Eza. Head away for the moment by Norway. Back to England though, top of the box. One last chance for an attack. We're going to pull it back. Oh, that's a mistake. So now ref's going to blow for the end of the first half. Shouldn't have pulled it back. What's the sudden death? It hasn't been sudden death in a while. Yeah, for Summer League, yeah, it's first bucket wins. Team scored own goal with sudden death, it would stay. Then yeah, that'd be terrible. All-time upsets wouldn't rank that high. Would not rank that high, but it would be an upset. Wouldn't rank that high. I mean, at this stage, it wouldn't rank that high. About a 15% chance to do it. Put another poll up. Who wins this one, Norway or England? 15 minutes to go to determine a winner. And no team has conceded a goal, the first goal in extra time. No team has trailed in extra time and come back to win. Lexi also wants Podge fired? Yeah, because he's a shill for the Federation. Podge is not in fact to shake up the system. So, it's not for to shake up the system. That's what I like about him. The system needs changing. Yeah, for Laos to say that like underachieved this World Cup is crazy. Apparently getting grouped with Bearhalter is no problem, but Podge taken to the round 16 winning 3 games, that's a problem. 4-8, I 4-8. Yeah, no, Laos sucks. Yeah, they won a gold no by Alves, yep. Swiss World Cup final rankings results from Cinderella runs. It will rank pretty high. Be the biggest one of the World Cup besides Uruguay in 1950. Well, how's it going, Chocolate? And we are at halftime break. Both teams have a sub. You have to wonder if Dan Burns is going to come on. You have to wonder. Well, Norway will make their final sub, pressing for an equalizer. Strand Larsen will come on. Just his second appearance of the World Cup. Haaland is off. Whoa. Whoa, I don't agree with... Oh, man, I'm not sure I agree with that. Can he not go? Can Haaland just not go? Even like for PKs. Whoa. Whoa, that is big. Oh, they must have changed that because last year it was first bucket. They must have changed it. Whoa. Haaland coming off. I'm not sure if it's a tactical change or an injury change because this is stunning. Well, you don't have the best player in the world, potentially, or one of them at least, on the pitch where you need a goal, especially for PKs. They play the second half. I am stunned by this. They're summing off Haaland. Yeah, fresh legs. I'm fine with fresh legs, but take out anyone else besides Haaland. I feel like Haaland and Ødegaard have to go the distance. I am stunned by this sub. This sub befuddles me. I'm also a bit surprised that England's not making a sub and bringing on Dan Burn just for crosses. What's his injury? I don't know. I'll put a poll up. Why is Haaland out? We're going to find out in the post-game press conference. Because your guess is as good as mine. Norway left side. Nusa. Cross into the box. Cleared away. Second ball won by England. Back to Norway though at midfield. But taken down on the clearance was Bellingham. Free kick as Berge commits the foul. Yeah, I want to hear the presser. Yep. There has to... Let me check on Twitter if there was something. This doesn't make any sense. I'm trying to see if there's any... It doesn't look like an injury. It doesn't seem like an injury from what I can tell. Check Twitter for reporters. Doesn't seem like it's an injury. Just a tactical change, which... there'll be a lot of questions about that one. Taking off the guy with 7 goals in the running for the Golden Boot. Dumb decision? I would be inclined to say yes. Unless there's a darn good explanation afterwards. And England going left to right this half. Norway right to left. Again, England looking to make to the quarterfinals for the 4th time ever, the 2nd time in the last 3 tournaments. Norway has never made it this far to begin with. They have never won an extra time match in a major competition, Euros or World Cup. Bears logo on the English flags. I know a lot of the English flags do have the logo of a local team. The logo of a local, of one of the, they're like championship or Premier League teams. Right, he's already smart, but if not, that's bizarre. I'm so confused by this move. Anyway, Norway at midfield. Midfield circle here on the right side. Berge. Berge plays on the right. He has to be injured. Yeah, this is insane. We're not firing the coach. He got him this far. They've never made it this far to begin with, but I don't get it. Norway, edge of the box, right side. He'll play top of the box for Berg. Berg! Space! Berg! Just over the bar! Berg with space just over the bar. Nervy scenes there. He got inside on Gay. You know, it's a very strange tactical decision. I'm with you on that one, RC. I might take out Gay and put on Byrne. You're not taking off Bellingham, obviously, because if it goes to PKs, you're screwed. Kane and Anderson, you want to keep on, but I might put on Byrne, just an extra defender for those spots. Oh, England down the right side on the counter-attack. Speaking of which, I do see Dan Byrne on the touchline, the sideline. Byrne's going to come on. Saka cuts inside. Saka shot saved. Not a lot of power on that one. We're going to win. I'd be very surprised at this point. One has a bear, so I'll take a look at that one. Poor ball there by Nylander, sent by England. Top of the box. Chance here to fire the shot. That one saved. Diving saved the putback. Saka saved. Double save by Nylander. He created that mess off the giveaway. Recovers nicely. Spence denied, and then Saka denied. I don't know about that sports talk. They didn't even qualify since 98. This is like... Yeah, Byrne's going to come on. For the second time in this World Cup. He's going to come on. Stones. Go back to his keeper, Pickford. Pickford. Trying to boot it down the right side. It's a good switch back to Saka. Saka with so much space. Saka on the right side with so much space. You know, he's been quiet a lot today, but Saka was offside. That should bring on Dan Byrne. The sub I've been calling for a while. Where's the video set was coming out today? Yeah, FIFA was doing FIFA things with the copyright, so FIFA was doing FIFA things, so we'll come out tomorrow. I figure Byrne's going to come on right about now. I haven't seen anything on Zach. I have not seen anything about that. And there it is. Bellingham's coming on. Or off, I should say, on a brace. So they will take off an attacker. Bring on a defender. And it's the veteran Dan Byrne. For moments like this, his job is one job and one job only. You know, I haven't seen anything about Hammy. And I've not seen anything about a hamstring. Even on Twitter, I haven't seen anything. His job is one job and one job only. Stop any crosses. Dan Byrne's 6'7". Without him, I don't think they beat Mexico. Berge. That's not how it works, Spawn. It's not how it works. Chip into the box. Head away by Byrne. James will clear it. Back to Norway. Erdegaard. Nusa taking off the ball. Free kick, or throw-in for England. Maybe it was, yeah. I mean, he looked exhausted, but still. Question, fire away, Glenn. Fire away. Yeah, there you go. Norway. Back to midfield. Arshness. Sir, why is there a bonus time regulation after 90? What do you mean? There is. They played extra time after 90. Erdegaard. That's what we're doing right now. On the right side. Looking for space here, Iyer. Iyer chips it down the right. Trying to get around Spence here. Feet edge of the box, right side. Erdegaard. Erdegaard, back to Arshness. Up top, he'll switch the play left side. It goes for Nusa. Nusa, who's worse off FIFA, by far, Zach. Berge, top of the box. Erdegaard looks for space. Switches to play right side, edge of the box. For a ball in, back to Erdegaard. Erdegaard, cross in. Head away by England. Back for Berge. You're not going to get crosses on England with Burn in there. Nusa, left side, Nusa. Space to fire a shot. It's blocked. Out of play, behind for a corner kick. Deflected by Saka. Oh, that's silver goal. They don't do that. That's silver goal. There was extra time added. There literally was extra time. We played 7 minutes of extra time. And if you watched the game, you would have saw that. Erdegaard, corner, right side. Erdegaard, corner on the right. Ball into the box, into the 6. Head away by Stones. Falls for Norway with a shot over the bar. Space there for Bob. Over the bar. Got back for a 3-hour football game. Well, our football games take 3 hours. Second goal was 93rd. That was after, that was, so they put it back. Oh, so, no, so that, like, if it happens in stoppage time, it's 90 plus whatever they add on. So if it's stoppage time, 93rd minutes, 90 plus 3. This is 93rd. So 93rd, so they pull it back. It's the same thing with first half. So if they score in the first half, it's not the 48th minute. If they score 3 minutes after the first half, it's 45 plus 3. If that's what you mean, yeah, that's what it is. Yeah, where's Haaland? That's a great question, Jace. We have no idea. He got subbed off. He got subbed off. Berge. Switching the play right side. Erdegaard. Erdegaard. Chips it into the box. Trying to find the head of Strand Larson, the sub. Can't do it. We'll go out of play for a goal kick. How's it going, Arctic? Free shooter, man. Oh, you're good on that one, Clyde. Yep, you're good on that one. Yeah, now we get what you mean. Now we get what you mean. So goal kick here for Pickford. 5 minutes remaining. Plus probably maybe 1 or 2 more. England. Can they make it to the semifinals for the second time in the last 3 tournaments? Berg looking for a run, taking off the ball. Free kick, Norway, midfield. Just watch the game. Nice, Arctic. Yep, nice. Already explained it, Christopher. Already explained. Norway favorites? No, I don't think they're going to be favorites. But they'll be a favorite to, like, make a run. They'll be fair to make a run. Noose on the left side, taking off the ball. Challenger by James, free kick. Yeah, I might be hurt, but not to the point where we can't play. Yeah, I'm not sure. We got to find out the press conference afterwards. This is just bizarre. Free kick, Norway. Chance to whip one in. Free kick from midfield on the left side. Ball in by Erdegaard. Pickford gets their first, punches it away. Pickford's down in the box. They'll stop the play. Pickford is down. No, they made Sportsbook in 2018. They made it 2018. And 1990. They made it many times before. They made it 2018. They lost to Croatia in the semis. So Pickford went down. A yellow card for Iyer. First caution of the match, 117 minutes in. We'll have this on later. Yeah, 4th place, yep. Refs for England, I don't know about that. You know, Knicks are going to have, yeah, without Robinson, it's going to be a bit tougher at center. They're not with the free throws, at least. Free kick here for England. Wait, listen to it. Yep. I get you there. Are with a 2 or I would not sub off Haaland too important? I'm with you on that one. He's one of those guys, just his presence makes a difference. I'm 100% with you, Arctic. That was a bizarre decision. If he's healthy, I don't know why you sub him off. And Strand Larsen's done nothing today. Strand Larsen's coming on for Haaland's done nothing. Now down the left side here, Nusa. Nusa shoved off the ball, cleared away. Throw in Norway left side. I'm 100% with the Arctic. I didn't agree with that at all. Didn't agree with it at the time. And now as this has gone on, Norway still look as lifeless on the attack as they did the first 15. It's a Cinderella run for Norway. Had never won a knockout match in a World Cup. Had won just 2 games lifetime at the World Cup. The first 92 years of the tournament. They win 4. Score 13 goals. Haaland with as many goals for Norway as they'd scored the entire history of the World Cup combined before this. But it looks like the clock is going to strike midnight. Are you on that one? Get out to her? Yes, I am. Yep, you're good on that one. You're good. Yep. You're good on that one. I am probably getting out tomorrow. Yep. Yeah, FIFA was just doing FIFA stuff with copyright claims. That's all it was. England throwing in their own half. Don't know, 4th. Yeah, but they still made the semis. They made the semis. Overturn Norway goal? Yeah, it was the right call. I said at the time too. I didn't like go crazy after the overturn goal because it was the right call with the shove. 100% the right call on the shove. Oh yeah, the media is feckless if they don't answer the question. Yeah, they should. I'm sure that will be the number 1 question why you sub off Haaland. Well, England trying to play into the attacking third. Eza edge of the box left side. I would think 2 minutes of added time when the time comes to go back in their own half. Back to Pickford. 1966, 1990, 2018. And now just a couple moments away from their 4th semifinal appearance. Spurn heads it away while he's brought on. Throw in Norway in the attacking half on the right side. The word here on added time. Two minutes. Yeah, wow. Yeah, there you go. England ball down the left, in the edge of the box on the left side. Went for a cross in, so he'll take it to the corner. Rodgers plays in the corner, takes it out of play. Norway throw. Oh, England. Easily sports talk. England. Won't be close. It will not even be close. Yep, they play 3rd place game. Yep. We'll be on the call for that one. Phoenix sound like 40 G's. They deserve it for the whole Alyssa Thomas thing. Taking out Brady on a 2-minute drill, Vaughn. Taking out Brady for a 2-minute drill. England throwing left side. Yeah, I don't understand what the Wizards are doing, Dexy. I don't understand anything what they're doing. No one tries to clear. It's not a great clearance. Second ball, Nusa can't win it with his head. Back to England. They'll play it back to midfield. I have no idea who they drafted this summer. Back to Pickford. He'll boot it deep. Think he's offside. I kill some time off the clock. Norway midfield. Last chance for Norway this World Cup. They'll get into the attacking half. Header won by England. And it falls back at midfield for England. It's Spence. Spence gets around his man. Spence, heavy balls. He tries to start a counterattack. Back to Norway. Nusa, left side. Nusa. Nusa attacking third. Nusa on a run. Nusa plays it top of the box. Cleared away by England. Eza clears it away. Goes back to Nealon. 15 seconds. Nealon. Long ball down the right side. Header won by Byrne. Dan Byrne wins the header. Goes out of play. 5 seconds. We played 2 minutes. We will play one more attack. No, we will not. England, for the 4th time ever, in the semifinals of the World Cup. And it might just be coming home. Norway's Cinderella run ends. Jude Bellingham with a brace. And it might truly just be coming home. What a run for England as of late in international competitions. Semi-finals in Russia. Back-to-back European final appearances. Quarterfinals in Qatar, now a semi-final appearance in the United States. Looking for their first bit of hardware since 1966. And it might truly just be coming home after all. Jude Bellingham, 4 goals in the last week. And England knocks out Norway. Norway's deepest appearance ever in a World Cup. What a run for Norway. They qualified just 3 times before. They had won just 2 World Cup games ever. They win 4 at this tournament. Scored 13 goals this tournament, 7 combined in every other edition. And England, with a Jude Bellingham brace, is moving on to the semifinals for the 4th time ever. They will take on the winner of Argentina-Switzerland. Argentina, the most played opponent that England's ever had in a World Cup. Played them 5 times before, including that quarterfinal in 1966 when they won it all. They take on Switzerland. It's an all-UEFA final. It'll be just the 2nd time ever they face Switzerland in a World Cup. First since 1954. I do think Switzerland will score. Yes, I do. I do. And that match will be on Wednesday. England to go on the road to the Azteca, win there down a man, and then 1 week later in the Miami heat and the humidity, go extra time, knock off Norway. It's a chopper with a 10. I appreciate you a ton. Get a margarita. Let's do it. I'm going to try to get a margarita pizza later tonight, hopefully. Appreciate you a ton on that one. It's a chopper, baby. It's coming home. Again, every karaoke song by an English artist is half off for the rest of the day. Yeah, want to take on Helen? That's the $1 million question that we don't know the answer to. We'll find out later. Did not look like an injury. Might have to relive the Falklands. Yep. Might have to relive the Falklands. Argentina, Switzerland in an hour. Argentina, Switzerland out. Yeah, the Surlot. Yeah, Surlot, he's going to have nightmares over that. Surlot in the 2-on-1. Too hesitant. Could have played on Haaland. Could have been 2-0. Norway should have been up 2-0. They really should have been up 2-0. Surlot too hesitant. And at that point, England capitalized. Haaland exhausted? Probably. Had to be something, because you don't just take off Haaland for no reason. Made no sense. Had over 102,000 views of this stream. You guys have been amazing. I appreciate you a ton on that one. It's a chopper, baby. Appreciate you a ton. Appreciate the new members we got, too. And the new subs. We're officially over 76.7. You guys have been amazing. 76,715. You know, Switzerland, yeah, they've never made it to the final. That's the one team Fox does not want. Fox is fine with England. They want England. They're fine with Argentina, with Messi. They're fine with France. They're fine with Spain. They don't want Switzerland. That's the one team that Fox does not want. They will take anyone else. They're fine with every combination of the semis, just not Switzerland. Yet Switzerland's never been made to the semis. So Switzerland looking to go to the semis. Argentina looking to go back to the semis for the 2nd straight time. And we'll be live in an hour for the next match. It's going to redirect you to the next stream. I appreciate you guys a ton. We're not doing OT for this one. We'll do OT for the next one just because... Right, Spain playing won the final 2010. Yep. South Africa. Yeah, just because... Yeah, first place will be the Hound stuff. Yep. Yeah, absolutely. I know. Yeah, tragic. Tragic. Yeah, Switzerland, worst case for ratings. Yeah, the average person can't name a player on Switzerland. The average American cannot name a player on Switzerland. The average American can name Harry Kane, maybe Jude Bellingham. They can name Spain. They can name Mbappe. They can name Messi. Switzerland will get ratings? No, they will not get ratings. Switzerland will not get ratings. No, not even close. Now, Switzerland is like, I'll put it this way. Imagine if the Final Four in the NFL, imagine the Final Four was the Packers, the Cowboys, the Chiefs, and the Titans. That's what it'd be like. Yeah, best of my heart, worst of ratings. Yep. That's what it's like. Imagine the Final Four in the NFL was Packers against Cowboys and Chiefs against Titans. Switzerland is the Titans. They don't want the Titans. They don't want Switzerland. But we'll see. They don't man zombie. They don't man zombie. World Cup video was supposed to come out today. Problem is that FIFA was doing copyright stuff, so because of copyright, I have to push it tomorrow because I have to re-edit the videos. But it's all good. So, tomorrow the World Cup video coming out. And then the Jets video will drop Monday. All right. So I was going to say Jags. I mean, Jags are a good pick too. Jags work as well. Switzerland dark horse, yeah, but they're not even entertaining. I mean, that Colombia match was dreadful. Right? They're not even entertaining dark horse. Like, it'd be one thing if they were like Congo or Cabo Verde where they were entertaining, but Switzerland's not even entertaining to watch. Where it's like all Big Ten Final Four, the fourth team is Rutgers. Yeah, there you go. Speaking of Kansas City, the next match in Kansas City in an hour, 6 minutes. I watched Final Four and San Diego State made it. Yep. Well, that was a weird one too because FAU made it too. I mean, I'm watching regardless, but obviously it's gonna be the casual fan. Yeah, the inverse 27 conference championship. Yep. Ryan George Mason. Oh yeah. No, I watch regardless, but the average person would not. All right, yeah. France, Spain, England, Argentina for ratings. Oh my God, that would be insane. That'd be insane. Birch with a 2 or demonstrated for Poland Howland. I'm not sure why they did it. I don't know why they did it. I want to hear the presser. If it's injury, that's one thing, but the thing is that if you're going to sub him, you bring on Strand Larson, he does nothing. I don't think he got a touch. I don't think Strand Larson even touched the ball. So I don't even know what that sub was. If you're going to bring him on, I don't even know why. The sub made no sense. It truly made no sense. He had to have been hurt. Otherwise, it's just bizarre. Yeah, Switzerland's not fun to watch. Yep. All right, so here's the game plan. I appreciate you, Tom Birchwood. I appreciate all you guys today. Here's the game plan tomorrow. Not tomorrow. It could be Hammy. If it's Hammy, then no decision. We'll be live in an hour. Argentina, Switzerland. Let me get everything ready for that match. Appreciate you guys a ton. JG9 signing off. It's going to redirect you to that stream. I'll get that loaded just a little bit. England 2, Norway 1. England in the semis for the 4th time ever at the World Cup. 2 games away from it potentially coming home.